How's it going, gamers? Welcome back to yet another installment of the Boston Blue Bee online broadcast. We're going to be kicking off your week one more time with some Monday Night BlazBlue Central Fiction, and that's the greatest fighting game of all time. Don't you ever forget it. I'm just a tomato, he's Deadward, and you need to keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times.
Oh, because it's getting exciting, folks. It's getting dangerous. There's going to be blows flying, drives pressed, overdrives activated. It's going to be a wild ride.
Hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday night. How you doing, Deadward?
I'm doing great. I had a delicious dinner. I'm hydrating myself. I'm ready for the week. Daylight savings time is kind of kicking my butt. Like, man, it's so dark out. Where'd the sun go?
Yeah, because I'm Pacific Northwest now, so by the time that, like, December rolls around, it's going to be dark at, like, 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be dark where I'm at in, like, literally an hour. It's going to be crazy. But it doesn't matter. The night is still young. We've got plenty of BlazBlue Central Fiction for you tonight. Go ahead and hit that exclamation point bracket, and let's take a look at what we've got tonight. We've got Don and NoelsPup. There are 1 and 2 seeds tonight. They were our number 1 and number 2 placing entrants last week as well. I lost to both of them. It was very sad. I'm very curious to see if we get that matchup again. We've got a couple names, though, that don't appear so often in net play brackets that I want to point out real fast while I get the chance.
All right.
We've got Counterpoint. We've got Counterpoint, who's an Arachnid from Texas. We've got Ziggy, who's an Azrael from Tennessee. We have Joker, who's an East Coast Ragna, Lambda, and I think she has one other character coming back after a long hiatus from the game. Very excited to see her on stream later. We've got Sonali, a Lambda player. I don't know her region, unfortunately, but she's also coming back after a long break from the game. I believe she was last sighted at Frosty Faustings this past year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember seeing Joker, and I want to say like CEO Taku, and I think was playing Mai mostly from the matches that I watched. But yeah, super good on the character and just BlazBlue in general. So don't know what made them take the hiatus, but glad to see them back in action.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Joker's a killer on whatever character she's playing. But we are going to go ahead and kick off with our first stream match. As soon as our players are ready to go, we're going to have Gabagool and MrPomegranX.
Let's go PomegranX. I got to commentate Gabagool a bit in the Kobe Slam that happened recently. Azrael player known for playing the big bodies in Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, I believe. So, you know, really used to the slow kind of methodical approach, but does get a little bit antsy with the 6C sometimes. So we'll see how that plays.
You got to get your neutral skip somewhere, especially coming from Grand Blue. But I'm very curious to see how it stacks up against the Hawkman that MrPomegranX is bringing to the table. But I'm going to go ahead and turn my game music on because I had that turned off because I'd been labbing. And Gabagool already getting right to work, stealing the corner after the 5D on hit. The burst coming out from PomegranX. Not the most conventional thing that you'll see from Hawkman this early in the game. Normally, you'll see them prioritize that overdrive, but...
Oh, good mash on the overhead there.
Yeah, so many big gaps in Azrael's pressure. You can mash in a lot more places than you think you can. And I find that it's sort of... The onus is on Azrael in a lot of situations to be right when you do mash. Especially also because you're Hawkman and you have the counters on top of it. However, Gabagool does not care.
I don't know if my character has the damage to make mashing on Azrael positive EV, but there we go, that 6C that I was talking about. As closing that distance, Gabagool getting that neutral skip in.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Edward, actually, using, like, positive EV or negative EV, the expected value of, like, what's the average return you're going to get. When you mash on Azrael, and MrPomegranX is going to be getting a pretty poor return on that 6D, caught low by the Azrael 2D. This combo, unfortunately, not going to be enough to kill just barely. 6 Magatama on the side of PomegranX. Try and make this comeback, but falling into the Azrael 6B. That'll do it for game one.
Yeah, luckily a little bit of anti-cross-up on that anti-air really helping out Gabagool there. I mean, that was a grip of damage. I don't even think... That wasn't weak point, that was just counter hit. Gabagool cashing out a ton of damage there.
Yeah, counter hit 2D with the hard knockdown on hit into the Hornet combo as well.
Man.
And you don't see Hornet combos very often because the Valiant routes are generally more damage optimal, but in situations where you only have that low weak point, you better know your stuff.
Yeah, and Gabagool converted that really well. I think got the, you know, like the hard knockdown, like everything you're looking for. It was really nice.
Yeah, it was like a full combo into 3.9. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves then. We're MrPomegranX gonna try and get a chance to battle back the life lead as we open up this game too, but there's the burst once again. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it didn't work very well game one. Burst not traditionally an action that has very high EV, to use that term again. You generally will not get very much from it, especially with the opportunity cost that you're giving up of Hakumen's Overdrive. However, oh, the anti-air 2C?
Oh, watch out there, the big hit from Gabagool going for the stinger to finish it off, and it will qualify there. Round going to Gabagool.
Yeah, MrPomegranX unfortunately not holding that counter out long enough. The 6D, I believe it was, or maybe it was 5D. In any event, Hakumen's counters, you can hold them down to make them last a little longer, though I don't think you can hold 6D as long. I think that's the trade-off it gets for being the only meterless frame 1 counter that Hakumen has. And so that 5D just came in a little bit too late, counter hit the recovery. And that is all she wrote.
Gabagool looking like an unstoppable position here, but that combo drop is going to give Pomegranate some time to kind of struggle out here. Wiggle, wiggle, little fish, but the counter hit Gustav.
Yeah, there goes the burst once again on the side of MrPomegranX. Although, again, plenty of Magatama to try and make this work if they're able to get a solid hit. In with the Yanagi, blows through the Azrael 5C. Gabagool, though, fully stocked.
Oh,
and
yeah, that was
5C.
That was so kind of nice there. I mean, like, you got to expect that Gabagool was not going to press a button there because the Hakumen 2C is so scary when you're out of air actions like that. The only thing you had was, like, dive kick to mess up with the timing. But I think that's what Pomegranate was afraid of, was, like, messing up the timing a little bit. So we didn't see the massive 2C counter hit that I anticipated could have been coming.
Yeah, I would contend though that Hakumen 2C maybe not quite as big as it looks, and PomegranX was spaced just a little bit out from the corner, and 2C wouldn't really have worked, I don't think, in that situation. And so in either situation, Gabagool like sort of sensed that PomegranX wasn't gonna go for the anti-air, just landed and smacked the 5C, and that was that. It's gonna be 2-0. On the side of Gabagool, they'll be moving on to take on Cam in winners round 2, while Tigran and Winty take the stage.
Let's do it to it between Tigran and Wintydunno here. Ooh.
I'm completely blanking on what character Winty plays. I know they are also PNW, but I'm just completely blanking on their character, even though I've played them like 3 or 4 times now. Tigran, on the other hand, under the mentorship of Eradat, that's Boston's mid-level protagonist special. He is on Naoto Kurogane, no surprise there.
Oh. Yeah, I'm cyber stalking this Winty player right now, and seems like a lot of Uma Musume. Oh, here we go. It's Lambda. Those are the two characters I've seen.
I beg your pardon?
Oh no,
you
in Mai as well.
I beg your pardon? You like broke the water like completely fell over you as you said the characters there. I don't know what happened, but you were completely unintelligible.
Am I still underwater?
You're fine now.
I've resurfaced. I've come up for air. Yeah, it looks like Winty plays a lot of characters. Maybe Mai Natsume is gonna be the pick here.
Please select your character. Naoto Kurogane.
That's gonna be my guess.
11.
We are gonna get the Lambda though, coming out from Winty. Tigran rocking the Steak Bob Steam name.
Okay.
There is really no context. Aside from someone just called him Steak Bob one time and he thought it was so funny. And now he is his Discord friend nickname in my Discord is Steak Bob.
He's like, dude, that's hilarious.
I mean, it kind of is. There's the roll coming out right away from Winty, not interested in holding any knockdowns in the slightest. And I mean, you're Lambda 11, damn it. JC staircase to get the knockdown. There's the burst on the NK, trying to set the pace right away. Wintydunno.
Tigran's in the scrub colors right now. Oh, and that was a scrub DP as well. Gonna be cleaning up the hospital floor after that one.
Yeah, I can hear the sirens in the background. That must be the ambulance coming on the way to pick up Tigran.
Yeah.
Bleeding really bad from that DP combo. This is going to be enough to close out the round. No, it's not enough. Winty does not put the combo all the way together, and you cannot let this Naoto character live. He will delete you if he gets a chance. Fortunate purple. Very unfortunate for Tigran. That probably isn't going to work out. That Rekka 1 RC, I think it was either Rekka 1 or Rekka 2 RC. I like when Naotos do that instead of waiting for the Rekka 3 to go for the RC to try and just catch you off guard with an option you're not expecting.
Yeah, don't want to be too obvious in fighting games. Let your opponent pick up on your rhythm. What a
Yeah, Tigran says, call an ambulance, but not for me! That's not going to be enough to kill. There was no dash enhancement on the Rekka. So there's the Calamity Sword. That is going to do it for sure. That is Omega minus Omega punishable. Tigran evening things up. No meter required.
Tigran got such, just like everything that they could have wanted after that, getting that corner positioning there. The reset into counter hit 5D was so funny. You gotta think that's intentional, right, Tomato?
Why did that dash cancel go the wrong way? Did you see that? The dash cancel on the Rekka 3, and it looked like Naoto just turned around.
He got confused.
Naoto doing his best Celica impression, question mark? I hope somebody gets the joke. Shout out if you get that one. Oh, the Crescent Saber cancel on the overdrive to stuff any option coming out from Tigran. I like that a lot.
Does Celica just have the anime trope of like, I have a bad sense of direction?
She does. Sword for the kill. Game 1 going to Wintydunno. But yeah, as for Celica, you know that intro where she like pulls up with the map and she's like, okay, we're going this way. She has the map upside down. It's really funny.
I could tell from her dopey lover head that there had to be some sort of ditzy anime character trope going on there.
Action.
It's okay. Sunlung doesn't need directions. Anti-air coming off from Tigran, able to get the knockdown this time, catching the roll. Winty not happy about that one. Gonna elect to burst. Shifts away, not gonna quite clear the spike chaser. Tigran not really able to get the second clean hit after that burst. Winty getting what they want. No! Wake up smasher blowing right through the spike chaser. That's one of the few options in this game that'll beat spike chaser very cleanly.
Really nice projectile info to get through it, but now RC, can't quite finish the combo there. Had the meter for the super at the end.
Awful clash.
No! Awful punish, but Rising JA.
Okay.
Miram.
Oh no, that was the Mystic Ziggy nail input. And the RC into the low, into the overhead from Tigran to put the round to bed.
What an incredible, and by incredible I mean scrambly set of sequences there. My goodness, it felt like that round could have ended 5 different times there, and it just did not at any point.
10 BlazBlue scrambles that will shock you. You won't believe number 7.
Yeah, they were all back to back. You don't even have to edit around that one.
Is that Wake Up 236A from Winty? That looked like a Wake Up 236A attempt. Oh, run up 6B? Oh, you get a combo off that in overdrive! That could have been a little bit more damage on the side of Winty, and Spike chasing is not what you wanted there. That was probably a missed super input. But unfortunately, Winty is going to pay for that one with the game.
These Spike Chasers have been disastrous. Oh, man. The overdrive in response was also the perfect way to like guarantee that you were seeing what was happening. Very nice.
Yeah, in that kind of situation, you're absolutely right. When you are in that sort of position where you can blow the opponent up if they make one mistake, the ability to freeze the screen can't really be overvalued. Now we're going to see a different kind of zoning probably coming out from Winty as they make the swap over to the Mai.
He's on a little bit more. JC's going to really help out there.
Yeah, my JC is what everyone thinks Kagura JC is. Kagura JC wishes it was my JC.
Oh! Really nice backflip out of the pressure there. Tigran might start mixing in a late 3C there for the sweep at the end.
Yeah, you have to be careful about flipping this matchup, because it'll blow right through all the different lows that Naoto likes to do. Naoto 2A, very good. Naoto 2B, slightly less good, but also still pretty good. And flip with that frame 1 foot in pull. But it also doesn't matter, because this is going to be a kill. No! You got to do the other super.
Oh boy! Phantom Pain for the block! Keeps dropping these really important combos, but I do think that Tigran has the juice off of this. No, not quite. Counter hit will clean it up.
Yeah, that looked like a button on Wake Up. Maybe Winty looking for Naoto to block and wait for the flip and tried to steal a turn by pressing a button. Not going to work out, unfortunately. But as for that kind of, Naoto, you're going the wrong way, damn it! Stop doing that!
There have been a lot of Rekka dash cancels going wrong. In like this whole set, like the Mai pick has not really changed the how many times that's been happening at all.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. N-Rekka into N-Rekka? That was sick.
The double up.
Ooh! Oh, that's a punish. I don't know if it's necessarily worth spending the meter, but it did work. Coming out from Tigran.
Oh my, wow!
There's no punish on the throw! And there's no punish on the EA, the barrier. And of course, Naoto to be safe,
Tigran got that. I think that was... I'll co-sign every one of those DPs. I think they were all the right decision.
I mean, they worked. Calc it in the chat. Tigran, if you lose, I'm forcing you to the My Mines. Aw, look at that. The whole family coming out to support Tigran. You love to see it. But yeah, that is going to be 2-1 for Tigran, making it happen from down a game.
Yo, chat, if you're just joining, calc means calculator, by the way. I'm just using slang. Tigran calced it every time, and Tigran's hungry.
Not the calc means calculator, bro. The brain rot comes for us all.
That's some. I don't. There's a certain human angle to that brain rot that like just makes me feel good. We're gonna be sentimental about that brain rot at a certain point.
Then why are there so many sirens outside your house?
Big city. It's a big city. That's why. There's always someone in crisis.
Reborn in the chat, bro. Who is getting robbed in the background? I think the robbery has already occurred. I think that's the issue here. Uh-oh.
Sounds of the city.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've got production is complaining about start.gg. Very unfortunate to see. For production. Production is right in this scenario, of course.
Start.gg is causing problems.
Yeah. One, start.gg sucks. Two, production is always right. Shout out to production.
Shout out to production. Shout out to whoever's getting robbed.
Calmest New York afternoon.
True.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's sick.
Please select your character.
Alright, enough of that nonsense. We got some BlazBlue Central Fiction to commentate.
We got StardustLucy versus Counterpoint. Let's go.
Yes, we do. Yeah, no, I saw this on the bracket, and I was instantly like, that has to be a stream match. I'm sorry, we have to make them wait.
Let's go, Lucy!
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
Very excited to see how this one shakes down.
Oh,
That
good
is
5C anti-air to get it started off, though, but good for Lucy to burst pretty quickly.
Yeah, you gotta be wary of that Arachnid 5C, and you can already see right away Lucy's starting to mix in the drive to try and bait out that Arachnid 5C. It is a painfully slow anti-air, one of the slowest in the game, but it is drenched in invul, and it's sort of like this with Arachnid. A lot of his moves are like this, where he only needs to hit you once, and the walk out of the corner is super clean from Counterpoint. Combo drop again.
I feel like Counterpoint's just too dominant here. Just needs a few more bugs to finish it off.
Oh, barrier blocking all the bugs. It puts you in danger state so quickly, and the empty throw gonna seal out the round for Counterpoint. It felt like
Very well
he was
played there.
It felt like
getting a
he
little
was
bit too antsy with their
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you're just gonna run into something round one. It's just gonna happen, especially against Arachnid. You gotta sort of like, take a sort of slower approach and just feel things out. And this is a much cleaner starter from Counterpoint. No drops this time. Gonna get one more OP set up. Burst into the corner from Lucy. Delay tech for B. And there will be no chance on offense for Lucy. This is gonna be desperate game, I believe.
I'm really backseating here. That was maybe the worst burst that you could have possibly done.
I disagree. I think that was a perfectly fine burst. Curse was out. You get the corner. You just have to be ready to look for the delay tech in that scenario and not just commit to the 4B straight away. Because like you said,
I don't. But like you're bursting during curse lockout, and then you get hit immediately. You know, like you just get yeah. Like, yes, you don't overextend there, but also, like, any hit leads into the curse at that point. And then you definitely lose the game. If you're below 50% health, no burst, and you get cursed, you definitely lose the game, right?
This is true. Nice conversion on the JA from Counterpoint. Burst right away from Lucy. She's seen this movie before. She knows how it ends. does not want to have to go through that a second time, but runs into the bug. I believe that was 2D.
Yeah, that was really good kind of drive usage in neutral by Counterpoint to find that hit.
Yeah, you don't see 2D coming out from Arachne either, but it is putting in work. There's that curse lockout that you were talking about.
Nice.
Blocked by the JC, and finally, after a game and a half, Lucy gets a chance to play the video game. Counterpoint, though,
no curse, which means
almost meter.
Oh, trying to go for the reset, dodging the throw at least from Stardust.
Oh no, that has landing recovery, and that's gonna be the round. Very savvy
Counterpoint.
5-0 punish. It's gonna be set point.
2, action.
Eh? That overdrive was a head scratcher, but it worked, I guess.
Got the job done.
With the damage a little bit. Fade back to the other side into the throw, dude. It's looking grim.
All right, you're locked out though. Now look for the reset.
No, you're waking up in the cloud. You're waking up in the cloud, Deadward. And it's the cloud that follows Arachne that builds curse so fast.
Nice.
Set
Goes
into
for the
2D.
restand.
There's gonna be a chance, but Arachne Overdrive is on the table. It is on the table. Waking up with the overdrive. That's gonna force curse one more time. He has to survive one more time, and the dash through to the other side. There's no curse on the table.
No!
At the very last second, the overdrive ran out. Man, that sucks.
Yeah, unable to kind of get out of that with the lifeline of the burst. Oh, man. That was very good Arakune play by Counterpoint.
Yeah, just get one hit, run the mix. Get one hit, run the mix. And like you did call it, Deadward. You did call it. Like from the first round, it was a lot of I feel like just sort of Counterpoint just doing the normal Arachne things that Arachne does and just letting things happen. It's just sort of how it, which I guess is how it looks a lot of the time from the outside when you're watching Arachne play, and it's different when you're the one in the hot seat, so to speak. But
yeah,
that was rough.
I will say, I don't think Arakune is really, favored in any matchup in neutral, but it does feel a little bit awkward as Hibiki sometimes, just because I feel like you're usually used to challenging people in the air with like the high hit of air JB, and Arakune kind of messes with that a little bit. And he can also break your ankles if you do try to like hold your ground and just go for like the 2C anti-air, and which is not, doesn't have like a reverse hitbox or anything. I don't believe in Hibiki's 2C being an especially good button. So I feel like it is.
I don't think.
Can do.
No, I don't think that's a controversial take in this.
Okay, all right.
I think you have the right read on this. I don't think that character is good to begin with, but that's a conversation for another time. We've got
Fair.
Joker and Ziggy taking the stage.
Ooh, this is gonna be really exciting. No, it's so
Moment.
funny to me though. I feel like I'm like saying something like, "Oh yeah, I feel like I'm pretty informed about this with Hibiki," and people be like, "You're so wrong." And I'll be like, "What?" I'd be like, "Yeah, Hibiki's like buttons, they're like pretty short range," and people be like, "No, I don't think you're right about that." And I'm like, "What?"
I mean, he's got a few standouts. He's got JC and he's got 3C, I guess. But other than that, no. And his 2A is like good enough. His 2A is good enough. His 5B is like, his 2B is like good enough. Everything else is just kind of okay. Just kind of.
Do like my 5A. It's crouchers, easy. Sometimes anti-air is very easy stagger pressure button. Yeah, sorry. Buttons that people can't become immune to, Phil Swifty, but I appreciate the sentiment.
The people can't. What do you mean that people can't become immune to?
Because they just go head and pull.
Oh, like JC, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're right though. You're right about 6B though, Phil. That button is a war crime.
It's a very interesting button.
Yeah.
I like it a
He
lot.
needs it. He needs it. Don't get me wrong. He needs it, but it's also a war crime.
It is really good. People can't adapt to mashing like a standing button sometimes. I feel like if you're against a character who like only mashes lows on defense, you just destroy them with 6B. It gets a little character specific though. Like it's really hard to catch like Ragna with 6B because he's just gonna mash 5B and you'll get like hit out of it every time.
Yeah, and you get air hit by Ragna 5B, which means you blow the fuck up.
Please.
You just die. Speaking of blowing up, that's what we're hoping is not happening in the game. No thanks to Shinny Sack. We have made it to Snowtown, genties and gentlemen. We've got Joker. We've got Ziggy. They're going to be duking it out in our winners round 2. We've got some more Lambda action, some more Azrael action.
Oh man. Very familiar characters for this broadcast tonight.
That is true, but very unfamiliar players. There's the wake up DP from Ziggy. No surprise to see them just let it rip on the first knockdown. That's the kind of player that Ziggy is.
They may be strangers now, but I'm sure they'll be good friends by the end of the night.
That's
Nice. Made the DP whiff every step of the way, meaning that there is this guaranteed punish at the end.
Ooh! And the spaced out pressure with the 5C4D. And that's going to be a conversion. Liking what we're seeing from Joker so far. We have seen 3 DPs in a row from Ziggy. Will there be a 4th? Only time will tell. There's the back dad.
And it's working now. Joker is not getting especially frisky on the Oki situations now.
Yeah, Joker though with a reversal of her own. Gonna let the 2-2D rip. That is the bane of my existence personally, so yeah.
Counter hit 2-2D, me when I get you. Wake up Growler to deal with Spike Chaser. Oh, but
It doesn't matter! The invisible 4D. You can't Growler what you cannot see! And the Calamity Sword are gonna seal game 1 for Joker just like that.
That was bars.
She kinda cheating a little bit though with the blue and white Lambda on the blue and white stage. Mods?
Found like a the weird like old man interjection like, ooh, good win there. She do be cheating though.
I've never met an old man that would talk like that.
It's been like, women be cheating though.
And to clarify, I'm talking about academic business, not marriage. Only one of those things I have a problem.
I'm just busting your chops, Tomato.
In November? You better not be. Ziggy getting the chops busted though in this corner.
Attitude
in the
has
Lambda
no season.
containment unit is what I would say if we weren't seeing DP number 4. And that is going to be a kill pending the building of the meter. Yeah, that's going to go ahead and do it. Cut that combo short as soon as you see that built. You do not want to give Ziggy an opportunity to play with the full stick of butter and the full loaf of bread. Just put that round to bed. Set point for Joker.
Yeah, Ziggy wearing that DP out more than Christmas songs in December. DJ, play something different. We're seeing, you know, Joker really respecting it, not wanting to go for a meaty. Ziggy's so DP happy.
Yeah, Joker does not want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing she needs, and it is this. It is this corner that we're seeing on the right side of the screen. That was funnier in my head, I promise.
Ooh, all right, final chance here for Ziggy. The opportunity.
5E, dash through into the throw. This is where it starts. Joker going to be waking up with 50 and OD. Lambda in this situation, not sure on defensive options. Backdash is off the table though. No block on the 5D, and the overdrive is late.
Oh no,
Tiger
Ziggy
5A.
down, but
Hang on, this
not
might be
out.
enough. It is enough.
Oh,
Hey, yo!
jeez.
That was crazy. You didn't have to do all that. Ziggy does do that, though. And Ziggy
Oh,
does do that, too. This is
incredible.
why Ziggy's my GOAT. Press the 5D as Lenda tries to dash out of the corner.
What a
They
compelling
do not
play.
give a damn.
Folks, we've never seen Azrael like this before.
This is Azrael's truest form.
This is something so special.
Now it's drift right away. Ooh. Into the RC. So much corner space built just off that foul from Ziggy. But the 2D is Joker. Over to the other side, and now you have the life lead. In this situation, you don't really have to do anything. Lambda doesn't have full screen mix the way that Mew does. So you kind of just want to make sure you don't get hit by... I just watched Azrael backdash Lambda fight. That's not supposed to happen. This might be dead, though. Yeah, there's the burst from Ziggy. Doesn't want to give Joker a chance to convert into the overdrive. Dashing into the 6D. He's a little bit too tall. And straight into the super. Joker's going to put that one to bed.
Ziggy is asleep, folks. Don't wake them up. Chat, be quiet. Ziggy's asleep. That was really good stabilizing there at the end. I thought that that combo looked a little bit like it could go bad, but all worked out.
Little bit. Joker gonna be taking it 2-0. She's gonna be duking it out with Soliloquy in winners quarters to try and qualify for top 8. And I gotta go on Do Not Disturb on Discord because my group chat is alive now.
Trying to give Tomato all the latest and greatest news.
Yeah, and it's just Tigran posting Steak Bob 80 times.
Wait, Cam and NoelsPup. We're gonna have so much Noel here tonight in top 8. Like,
Yeah, not if they fight each other though, because Seb is a bum and dodges the mirror.
Who does Seb play in the mirror?
I will leave that as an exercise.
In foreshadowing. That's so funny. I don't know if you can have a name like NoelsPup and dodge the mirror. Where's your belief in the character?
I'm not at liberty to speak honestly. I'm too biased because I like the mirror. I like the Kagura mirror. To be clear, I don't play Noel. I've never like played another character in this game, but I do love the.
I could see how the Noel mirror specifically could get a little bit not fun.
The Noel mirror is like Smash.
Everyone's just trying to invul through each other's thing.
In any event, we're going to be seeing Cam taking on Heartwad, who is a Bang player that has been popping up in these net play brackets for the past few months and has made some waves. For sure. They've won their winners round 2 versus Sonali 2-0, which makes me a little sad. No bias.
Playing super well on the Bang. We've got once Sodelic made the switch, it was only inevitable that everyone would see the strength of Bang.
Yeah, someday Sodelic's gonna win a major, and Kobe's gonna come out with a Dear Tournament Organizers. I hope this tournament I hope this document finds you well. In the interest of full disclosure, Kobe already made that joke after he himself won Beach episode 25. But it's not as funny because it wasn't Sodelic. So
yes.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did it again. In any event,
You
got Cam and Heartwad.
Rebel 1. Action.
Cam, not a proponent of Hat Noel.
Oh yeah?
A decision I will never agree with.
Which one has the better IK?
Pat Noel has access to both.
Oh! That's just a strict upgrade.
Ooh. Talking about strict upgrade with that instant barrier on wake up coming out from the Heartwad. Instant barrier on wake up is really important because it's the easiest instant block to miss time is to time properly, excuse me, is the one you do on wake up, and it broke the TRM that Cam was not the TRM but the throw attempt that Cam was going for on the wake up of Heartwad.
Okay, 50 meter to stay in the game here, but really tough to get through. Has to deal with what looks like a lethal reversal on wake up here, so Cam has to play this pretty carefully. Let's see if he's able to do it.
Bro, it's like the ballsiest thing that Cam could have possibly done. And I think this will be a Shura RC into the kill on the side of Heartwad. There's so much untech time, I'm lying.
Oh my gosh.
TRM, though, gonna close it for Heartwad.
Rebel 2. Action.
Daco Wolf with a very important addition in the chat. Bang's Astral is better because he becomes naked. I would say this is true. I would say this is true. Gambo with a much better opening to this round 2. Heartwad giving up the burst and not really getting anything from it. IB on the 6D teleport as well. Nice workaround on the Bang drive. Coming out from Cam. Has yet to be touched this round, and there's the drive cancel into the 6B. That is a landing cancel, I believe, with JC into JD. That puts Noel into that drive state. Add one more for good measure, we're gonna do it.
Fantastic play there by Cam. Putting the perfect on.
Action.
Putting the blue into BlazBlue is Cam. The Fox McCloud palette on the Noel, by the way. I dig this palette a lot, so I have to shout it out. The 16! That looked like a misinput of some kind on the side of Heartwad. Bang 16 notorious for not hitting crouchers, and is responsible for the woes that Bang has with regards to crouch control.
Actually, what's kind of funny is Cam probably does have matchup experience against Sodelic Bang specifically, so
yeah, they played
he's got the practice.
Yeah, they were in grand finals of the last TSB. It was Cam and Sodelic on Bang, and that is going to be a kill. Cam prepared for the matchup, going to take game 1.
You just need a quick round to adapt to the specific Heartwad Bang. And we're back in action.
Tigran, DM me your address and I'll order you pizza. Or DM me the address of like a Domino's that you can pick up from and I'll order you pizza.
Bless Tigran's Cash App. Maury, bless Tigran's Cash App.
The wheel
That it may
of
be
fate is
bountiful.
turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Yeah, Tigran's Cash App and need us some further updates if you know what I'm saying. Nice overdrive coming out from Heartwad on the Noel 6B. That's going to be easiest 4 seals of their career. Choosing to go for the mid-screen knockdown, by the way, as opposed to the knockdown with the EA. And Cam going to be punching out unafraid of the subsequent situation. And one more landing drive cancel.
Incredible here.
And now we got the situation reversed. You saw Cam run up for the throw after the instant barrier and was still not close enough. It is so powerful for this instant barrier on wake up. You break so much strike throw just by doing it. Nice JD. Heartwad looking for the run under the barrier, I believe. Cam blocked those air moves. Stalled him in the air long enough to just let Heartwad slide under. The bait on the overdrive. JD probably from Cam? Yeah. Cam, a bit of a JD merchant, but
Cam will be the first to tell you that. Cam will be the first to tell you that he JD's maybe a little
this
too
is
much.
very true. This is very true. I mean, at a certain point, you just got to know the player matchup. This time, Cam not gonna get a chance to let that JD rip. Lands too quickly, eats the Bang counter hit 2A, getting pushed to the corner. No seals though on the side of Heartwad. There's been a lot of very scant crouch confirms. Again, Bang not not as a character in a very good position to get a lot of good damage off of those crouch confirms. Finally gets a solid hit, and this is so much damage.
Oh my gosh, extending even
Crush
more
trigger.
for the force seal.
Yeah, crush trigger for the force is really good from Heartwad. Has yet to be touched. 2B on the assault through. Clean.
Perfect answer there. Yeah, just cleanly beating the invul and punching back with a big hit there.
Oh, Ken getting aggressive. That was gap. That was gap. And landed and did 2D and invuled over the foot property on the Bang 6D. Got the punish, and now we're here.
You gotta hand it to them.
Yeah, Cam completely working around that instant barrier now. First the meaty throw, then the JD into the overhead on wig up, and this time the 4D. Gonna catch that 2D.
Alright, Cam's looking to respond to that perfect with a perfect here. Finds a hit, but not able to convert it.
That might be a punish. No! It's okay.
Did lose the perfect from the crush trigger though.
Oh no!
Oh, not quite
Got
enough.
it. Dude, this game sucks.
That was incredible. Why did that happen?
That was like a counter assault attempt, I think, coming out from Cam, right? With the 6
It
speed
could
on
have
wake up.
been. Yeah, that you're
I guess it was
mashing
not.
like overhead in that point.
I don't know. In any event, Cam gonna get that one over the line in what ended up being a pretty one-sided 2-0. He's gonna be taking on Dawn in winner's side of top 8. Counterpoint did get a game on Dawn, interestingly enough. That was not a clean sweep.
No. Nowhere
Good
near
showing
it.
from Counterpoint. I would not be surprised if we saw more from him. Don't forget you can hit that exclamation point bracket if you want to follow along with us and keep track of what is going down off stream. And don't forget you can also hit that exclamation point Matcherino like Aerodot says in the chat so that our boy Tigran can make a little sum and use that money to get dinner. Bang bang emoji, bang bang emoji.
The Tiger dinner complex. We're all just here to funnel money to Tigran. I'm clicking my code right now. I lost track of the link. Let's do it really quick. Even though I'm commentating, I'm still able to fill out the match Reno. And bam, we're ready to go.
We've got NoelsPup taking the stage. On the other side of winner's side, we've got our other Noel Vermilion player. Seb going to be taking on Game Man 32, who I believe since I have commentated him in a Boston Blue beat, got himself his first win in TMN.
Oh, good to hear. Big fan of Game Man. Incredibly active bullet player. You have to really watch your toes, especially against this character's 2B. So Game Man's gonna be putting on the hurt against Seb.
Damn, and Don confirmed in the chat, by the way, that he went Relius against Counterpoint. He dropped that game on his main. I kind of wish we would have seen that, but oh well. I mean, I would not be surprised if we saw more of both of them, and we're definitely going to be seeing more of Don. But more on that later.
It could happen to you. It's Arakune.
This is true. It could happen to anyone. Overdrive coming right away from Game Man 32. For Seth to commit to something in the block string, but no such commitment coming out from Seth. His playstyle I would describe as very much a foil of Cam. Where Cam is very explosive and very willing to commit to these aggressive like drive options that Noel has and scramble in a lot of situations. Seb takes a lot more of a reserved and fundamental approach, if you will.
Yes, I'd agree with that. I think one thing that I'd point to of that very well being the case is I feel like I see Seb get a lot more anti-airs in neutral compared to Cam. And I know what Noel's anti-air is 6B, right? Well,
it is 6A.
6A, okay.
Are you dead? Okay, not quite.
Yeah, but so
85 though.
Seb will get a lot of those 6As in neutral that I feel like I don't see Cam getting as much.
Rebel 2.
Yeah, it's really sort of a completely different, like almost Shoto-like approach that Seb applies to Noelle, and he's really able to leverage her speed in a way that most Noelles aren't able to. And he's really fun to watch. Not as fun to play against, but really fun to watch. Because then I have to like think about the video game. The JA on the overdrive though from Game Man to punch out of the situation, it did cost him his overdrive, but I don't think you can be too unhappy about this outcome. It was better than round 1 for sure. Nice ID.
But making sure to not always jump over the obvious projectiles as we saw there. Could have very well eaten an air command grab for it.
Uh-oh, counter hit 5B. You are dead. Into the Fenrir. Clean game 1%. Reborn in the chat, Seb be playing like he was raised in a loving household.
What?
This is like 8 times funnier if you know anything about Seb.
I think this is... I'm failing. Maybe this is like cynical, but yeah, I don't know what that means. Like Seb has love and respect for everyone.
Rebel 1. Action.
I wouldn't go that far, but he's a really nice guy. He's a really nice guy. I fuck with him. Game Man, however, does not have time to carry about petty things like that, and that's the kind of situation where Seb is going to let the JD rip on the overdrive on the side of Game Man. Got the sense that Game Man was just sort of like bluffing with that overdrive and just dash jumped over to the other side, hit him cross up with the JD, completely nullified his. That's a big frame trap though on the side of Game Man. I don't think has enough heat to get very much off of it, unfortunately. Oh, he went for it! You called it, Edward. He went for it. Anti-air command grab for which nobody home. Wake up 720. And there's heat on the table. Make this hurt a little bit more. A lot of it more.
Oh!
At 5K. On a frame 5 reversal. Jump from 60 though, steps out of there. He's got 100 meter to work with as well. I almost want to say this is a kill with the active flow. A lot of help to shoot through, but Seb is going to go for it.
We're going to test your hypothesis here,
a little bit
Tomato.
too far.
Unless... Oh, that first bait was a little
You never know. Bait on the EA as soon as he lands. Dude, Seb has just been one step ahead all set.
Rebel 2. Action.
Second I'm landing, I'm going body and goal.
Oh dear. Now it's starting to get a little bit dicey. But as soon as Seb can convert back into a knockdown, he's going right back to that more traditional pressure style. Utilizing like the Noelle 2A, the 2B.
Final chance of life here on Game Man, trying to get into winner side top 8.
Yeah, Seb, I don't think is going to get a better chance than this to close this set out. These are so clean, but he's not ready for the overhead. That could have been very dangerous. I'm going to get him out of there. And there's level 2, I believe, on the table. No conversion off the drive 6B. Looking for the counter assault, and Game Man doesn't give it up. The patience and the dying breath of the health bar. There's so little left. And there's finally the 4D. Game Man was looking for a bait on the EA with the JD. The 4D is going to snipe him out of the air, send him to the loser's bracket. Clean 2-0 for Seb.
4D having that high enough hitbox, very fortunate there. Any higher on that JD would have been pretty problematic.
Yeah, it would have been curtains. That would have been an extra dead Noelle.
That would have been it. Well, our winner side of top 8 is decided at this point. We have Don versus Cam, and then NoelsPup versus Joker on winner side of top 8. But before we get right into that, do not forget what you are watching here, folks. This is Boston Blue Beat online weeklies. We have Monday, BlazBlue Central Fiction, Tuesday, Guilty Gear Plus R, and Wednesday, Uni 2. All of those going down on Eastern time, 8 p.m. every single night. Don't remember if, now that we're daylight savings time, if we're EST or ET, but, you know, whichever one we started
as long as you remembered to set your clock properly, it's at 8 o'clock. You can figure the rest out.
Yes.
And don't forget, Boston Blue Beat is a brick and mortar establishment as well. They're going to be having their bi-monthly, I believe, once again at Balance Patch on Saturday, November 8th. They're going to be running Uni, CF, Strive, Sailor Moon S for you wonderful freaks who enjoy that game. They've got the whole lineup you can see on their screen. Tune into this stream, twitch.tv/BostonBlueBeat at 4 o'clock. It's going to be as wild of a ride as always.
And also, we'd just like to shout out, being part of the BlazBlue community, the Frosty Faustings 2026 donation GoFundMe is up right now. Trying to get some of these Japanese players to come out to one of the best anime tournaments that happens in North America. Please, if you have a little bit of money hanging around that you'd like to put towards getting some additional competition out, making someone's winter, being able to travel to a different country, and you're feeling generous, definitely check out that GoFundMe. Definitely want to see. When we had the international Japanese competition for Frosty Faustings, it was so exciting. Jay Anson and Nezu it was. So let's see if we can make that happen again.
No, this year's going to be crazy. Fenrich is probably showing up as well. It's going to be a whole mess. I won't spoil who won the bracket and who is going to be the recipient of these funds in case you haven't checked the bracket, but Jay Anson streamed that bracket. It has already concluded. The winner has already been decided. But it is going to be an absolute barn burner nonetheless. It's probably going to be the most stacked that Frosty Faustings has been. Probably the most stacked that BlazBlue offline has been since the pandemic. You're going to want to keep your eye on that bracket. And last but not least, as we load into this winner's top 8 match, don't forget about that exclamation point Matcherino. Claim a code. You can put 25 cents into this pot absolutely free. Give these anime players some chicken nugget money and support the greatest fighting game of all time. Don't you ever forget it.
Let Tigran get some dinner.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
All right, let's do it. Winner side, top 8. Here we go. Don versus Cam. I do not believe we have Aurelius in New York, so.
Yeah, Aurelius players few and far between. There's the 6-8 coming out right as Don is just barely starting to run out of doll gauge. And that's a tendency that he sort of has that you have to be ready to look for. Once that doll meter starts to run low, he's either going to commit to a mix-up to try and convert into overdrive, find some way to open you up, or he's just going to back off in some situations. You just have to be ready for everything in a situation like that, because it is not it's not as punishing like when Ada dies on the side of Carl and Ada's gone for 13 seconds. But you still don't want Ignis to die. Ignis is still, like, the linchpin of Relius's game plan. The thing that makes him, like, function entirely as a character. Though he is technically competent solo, like...
Dog, the way that Excalibur Blaze plays, I sometimes feel that, like, oh yeah, Carl would be totally fine if he didn't have a doll.
Yeah. This might be a little bit true.
Truth nuke.
Yeah, Cam wanting nothing to do with the doll right now. There's the counter assault right back from Don. 50-meter exchange on both sides.
Ooh, that was such a big whiff. I don't think you're ever expecting for that to, like, not connect, though, so I can see, like, almost able to punish it. That's one of those fighting game moments where I feel like you're kind of kicking yourself afterwards, though.
Yeah, for sure. That's going to be pretty mess-free game 1 from Don. Hear that? You gotta put these predictions up quicker. This is like not a legitimate prediction. Game 1 has already happened, bro.
It's so over.
It's never been more over than it is now. But the magic number is 2. Dawn does need that second game. Cam is not out of it yet. This is BlazBlue Central Diction. Comebacks can happen. Nice 5A! That was a super clean mashup from Cam. Just finding the perfect place to punch out of that pressure from Dawn. I would go so far as to say, recognize that situation. That's not the kind of fearsome looking OP setup that you just kind of hit 5A on thoughtlessly. That looked deliberate. The counter assault baited. Ignis pushing Noel through the collision-free Relius during the lead lay. Trying to get the corner out of that one, but he will have to settle for the other one.
Tons of gauge to spend here. Caught on the toes here, Cam.
That is a dead Noel, I believe. Double super. 6A. No! Where's your super?
I thought it was at least going to end in duo bios, but Dawn will find the final hit regardless. Now 1 round away from winners finals.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed super input on the side of Dawn. Double super would have been enough to kill, I believe, even though Noel has 11k, for a reason that I can't really identify at the present time. But I suppose she doesn't need it. That would have been a huge hit on the side of Dawn. Unfortunately, not able to convert it all the way, but does not lose the corner without first getting the burst from Cam. And this has very much been the Dawn and Ignis show all set. And I think it is going to end how it started. Cam with one more chance. It's dual bios.
Block and hope, and the hope is not enough there. Cam will be sent to losers here by Dawn.
Yeah, Dawn finding himself in that very familiar winners finals position. Almost without resistance. Sometimes it just happens. Cam just DM'd me, I think I'd rather fight Carl over Relius.
Wow.
That is, that is definitely the frustration talking, is all I'll say on that. Connection got Floridian for a bit is crazy.
Insane.
Yeah. I got the alligators down there hooked on my Ethernet cable supply, but I'm so far away now they have to turn to other sources. I'm sorry about that.
We are going to eat your Ethernet cables.
Please select your character.
They're just so tasty, man.
Ragna the Blood Edge.
They're just so
Noel
tasty.
Vermilion.
In the meantime, though, on the other side of Winners Top 8, we're going to have Joker, whom I'm not surprised that we're seeing in Top 8 whatsoever, taking on Seb.
Wheel of Fate is turning.
And it's going to be Ragna into Noel.
Action.
Looking for the Gauntlet Hades off the 5A, 5B. Really unfortunate that this seemed to not work. Usually that conversion is pretty consistent. Plus frames on the blood side. But Joker now has all this space to work with and doesn't feel like pushing the situation. Matt, again, dude. Seb is like mind controlling people to mash into this 5B. It's crazy.
Magneto, I need you to mash.
Jump cancel on the 3C debate, the overdrive. Very smart decision making coming out from Joker. I don't think that 2D was what she wanted, but she's going to make the most of the situation regardless. Overdrive on the 5B, 5C. So much corner space to make up. I think that was the right call.
Yeah, Joker, she's got to be feeling good about that. Now the crush trigger scales quite a bit. Will this be enough for game? You got to imagine that it won't be, but Joker...
Not quite. Yeah, there's a super RC. This is going to be a grip of damage as well. RC into the head scissors command grab from Noel. It's sort of like a S214A in that regard. Nice block on the 6B. Oh! Matchup knowledge getting tested by the Noel overdrive and gets caught by the landing cancel. That is a 16 frame overhead. Essentially a 50-50 that you're forced into every time you block that JC. But Joker gonna hold strong and close out the first round.
That's pretty nice. I think there's a level where Seb is like maybe okay with this, like at least got the burst because of that sequence at the end. So I was able to be a little bit more threatening, yes, especially with this counter hit.
Yeah, and you can see Seb switching to 5A as he runs his offense on Ragna. Ragna is tall enough to get hit by the Noel 5A while crouching, and that's very valuable because generally 5As in this game tend to have better frame data than 2As. What a bait!
Aww.
The 6D involved something and blew it up on the side of Seb. We may never know what it was. Throw into Crush Trigger to force the burst from Seb. I don't know if Crush Trigger necessarily was the right call there. You kind of want that leader in face. That was crazy.
The footsie's 2D. Huh.
You do not see that button very often. Yeah. Would someone mind clipping that, actually? Also, what's up, Jim? Good to see you in the chat.
Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Let's go, Joker.
That was around start of all time. Punish into the OD. I dig it. Both of these characters, the kind of characters who have the propensity to want to spend overdrive when they would otherwise get a pretty paltry confirm off of their main folks. Like you'll see Ragna do 5B, 5C, OD cancel a lot of the time. Noel does a lot of the same stuff in a lot of the same situations, and Joker mashing on weak up, gonna get denied. Seb is back in the saddle.
Yeah, Joker just seeming to make every wrong decision there in the corner. Seb getting a very quick round win off of the start. Just took like that one overdrive activation. Joker now. He mash out Fatal Starter.
This has got to be a 4D bait, no? Because it's, is it head attribute? Is that what's happening? Or is it catching 2A? I'm actually not sure. We're not seeing enough of the startup frame to be able to figure out what the heck Seb is pressing. But he doesn't seem to be two-phase.
Oh, yeah, dude. Is 40 body property invul only, so 60's like an air attack, maybe?
Yeah, something... 40 is definitely only body invul. You blow it up with low stream.
Yeah, so maybe you can also blow it up with, like, jumping, so...
Yeah, I don't know what attribute 6D is, but 6D is also foot and throw invul. I don't know if it's throw invul. It's definitely airborne, which gives it like a pseudo throw invul, though you can probably air throw it. Ragna's question, the chat can confirm.
My ass is in dust loops right now. It's head attribute.
It is?
So, yeah, so that's why it beats, because it's not body.
Oh!
That's
There's
awesome.
something new every day. Let's look at that.
We have the technology. We're at our like nice home computers. We can look up things actually.
Ooh, the IB4D on the 5C Hell's Fang. Absolutely no chance there for Joker. And that's going to be a quick 1-1. I can count. It is 1-1. Okay.
Hey,
Yo, we got all the old heads in the chat. We got DeRealZil as well. What is good, dude?
I hope Zill's doing well. Zill, did you like that Bojack win?
The Bojack win was kind of W. Kind of a W.
He's so bad.
Yeah, Bojack, if you didn't catch it, took home the BlazBlue side bracket at Climax of Night. Very curious to see who will win the next one. Smile. Oh, the Lin cancel on the IAD. And Joker just lets it happen. No anti-air, no nothing. And you took 3K for that. That's not a small amount of damage for Ragnar's Blood Edge.
Taking a grip. Nice! No free Hell's Fangs RC here.
Dude, Seb has completely turned this set around. He's on set point now. 0 for 2 on those Hell's Fangs is Joker. Like you said, And that's a really important pressure reset for Ragnar in that situation, isn't it? Because it's the only thing that really crosses that distance that quickly, especially from tip range 5C, which is where we're seeing it most. Okay, Joker doing her very best Play Guy impression, but Seb not doing a very good Monarch impression. Nice conversion though on I believe that was a backdash that we saw from Seb that put him airborne.
Joker really trying to assert dominance there in that pressure.
JB was kind of gnarly though. It beat the 2A anti-air team, I believe, on the side of Joker. Oh no!
Hey, I think Seb's just fine to get the burst here, but you're now one hit away from like getting hit overdrive activation. Let's see what Joker's gonna do.
Yeah, that's gonna be a forced burst. Now it's gonna be so much more difficult. It just runs into the poke from Seb, and that is the set. Coming
Seb
back
just
from down.
got that stop sign twice, maybe expecting like the Hell's Fang in or something. Seb was just like, do not get close. Stay away.
Yeah, Seb making the comeback from down 1-0 to close it out 2-1, and we will be getting a rematch from last week in winners finals. And what a loser's side we have on top 8, by the way. While all of this went down, we had the rest of our losers side fill out Ziggy eliminating a Heartwad to qualify, Counterpoint eliminating Pseudonym to qualify, Soliloquy eliminating Sonali to qualify, and Game Man 32 dispatching Stardust to qualify.
What a
We are in
stacked
for-
loser side that we have here.
We are in for a treat, seeing a lot of names that we don't always get to see in these top 8s.
Counterpoint is 2-0 against Hibiki tonight. That's my Arcunu goat.
Oh, you're right, he is. Because he beat Lucy winner's side, and then he beat Pseudonym on the loser's side. I don't think there's any I don't think there are any Hibiki players left, unless someone like Ziggy or Joker.
They've been exterminated.
Very sad.
It's like in Naruto when he kills every Uchiha. That's what happened to Hibiki.
Please select your character. Aracune.
Edward, you gotta know better. I'm too young for that reference.
You're never too young for Naruto. It's peak fiction.
Well, I'm too old for it now, but that's neither hither nor thither. Curious to see how Counterpoint takes on the Ziggy matchup. This one might get freaky.
How
I don't-
crossfaded is Ziggy right now? It's a Monday.
Action.
That is a good question. Ziggy is a known consumer of substances during bracket, and it does make them play better. I can confirm this.
There's something that seems so diabolical about being cross specifically. Like, it's like, not only did you do one on a Monday evening, but you had to double up.
Yeah, double up on a Monday night is kind of crazy.
You had to have the synergy, the BB tag. Ziggy is almost cursed after having gotten hit by like nothing. Yeah, there we go. Luckily he's gonna burn some time with that DP. Now you're playing Arcune neutral.
Yeah. This is neutral. We've seen 3 full screen DPs coming out from Ziggy, eating so much time in the cloud. But finally gets a clean throw, and unfortunately the combo is not there. Backdash caught by the Arachne 2C as well. Counterpoint essentially gonna make all of this work that Ziggy's done for nothing, unless we see another well-timed reversal.
Nice.
Counterpoint not with the. Oh, you're doing. Okay.
All right, chat. What's the what do we think about Ziggy's current What do we think of Ziggy's bloodstream right now?
I will leave the speculation to the chat.
I'll let the historians decide.
Dude, the air tag after the Gustav is kind of diabolical. You convert this? Oh, I would have been so upset. But it would have also been sick. These growlers that Ziggy is just sending are so diabolical.
It's gotta be really annoying as the Arakune player, though, right? Like, that's your offensive, like, kind of ideal situation. You still have to deal with these random growlers that Ziggy just seems to be leaving at every opportunity.
Yeah, the Ziggy game plan is really punishing for Arakune. Okay, right back at you. And then double dip is crazy. Okay.
Going back for more is crazy.
Rebel 3.
One wasn't enough? Come on!
The double dip on the purple grab.
Alright, how's Ziggy gonna be able to do this
Backdash into the DP.
Yeah, that's the second no 50-meter DP that's connected this round, by the way. The other one being at round start.
I'm so sad that this is losers, and one of these players is going to be packing it up for the night after this.
Yeah, this needs to be like a
DP sends Counterpoint the wrong way. Do it again! Sentinel Dump's going to get blown up by the F inverse, and I think that's going to... No.
When are these players doing a first to 5 at Frosty Faustings?
I hope it happens. I hope it happens.
Had to go back for more is crazy. What drives someone to do that?
Daka Wolf in the chat, I can feel the hatred through the screen. I don't think this is hatred, though, is the thing. I think this is just Ziggy, like, this is the Ziggy Zen. Like, Ziggy is just doing their own fucking thing. Backdash and Astral Cats mixed up. 5A in the wrong way.
Uh-oh.
Sentinel, yeah, EA is gonna blow that right up. Sentinel has body and goal, right? That's really interesting,
Sentinel
actually.
is the armor, right?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. But in any event, Arakune EA is one of 2 EAs in the game that's actually foot buff.
Fun facts with Tomato. I know 2 of the, I think 3 characters that have a jump cancelable 2A on block.
What might those be?
I have absolutely no idea who the third one is. The first 2 are pretty easy to guess, though.
I low-key only know Jin.
You have no idea, right? If you were to guess one other character, who do you think it would be?
I'll let you know after the match.
Okay, alright. You got Ziggy flying.
We are seeing insane plays on the raceway right now.
Oh, but the cloud is what messing up Ziggy before.
Oh, didn't believe in the first bait. I feel like you can auto bait there, sort of, by just blocking for a little bit on the ground bounce, but TK Growler gonna close that one out, and I believe that is 2-0.
I believe it's 1 piece. Yeah, they're tied
I
up.
can't count. I can't count.
I think you may have to ban this this Arakune color against Ziggy, though. I think that's the problem. The perf Arakune.
Purple is crazy.
Yes. The cloud comes out and it's like, I can't put down the cup. I can't put down.
I understand. I thought we were talking about the Purple Bros.
No, let's talk about a beloved rapper, Dave Forms. Counterpoint is getting out of there. Alright, Once again,
That's
the
a
instant
rough-
EA press.
He was waiting so long for the DP.
You know,
I don't
I
know.
never realized that Arcune still gets to keep the overdrive curse on you even after the EA. What a lucky guy.
Anyone want to explain that one, by the way? It's fine. No, he fell out, dude! I don't know what's happening, man. It's 7
Not
points
the,
for Ziggy.
not the Domain Expansion Mental Health Institute.
That's weird. Hang on a minute. Arachne is gaining curse when Azrael growlers these bell bugs. That's a problem, right? Oh, Counterpoint does not let the EA rip this time, but able to catch the action with the
It
bug.
feels like dialogue from like The Big Short. Wait, what do you mean these games short everything? Oh no! Ziggy torn up by the spider, caught in the web.
Rebel 3, action!
Unfortunately, this is going to be, or fortunately, depending on whether or not you hate fun and nice things, this will be the last round that we see of these two duking it out in the loser side of your brackets. And I appreciate Counterpoint making it last as long as he possibly can to DP one more time from Ziggy. The Growler through to Ziggy, but may not get a chance to use it is the issue. It makes you enroll in the recovery like Hawkman's counters do, but if you can't get out of this subsequent situation, then it really doesn't matter. Let alone getting a situation to let the phalanx rip, and that is gonna do it.
Yes, it's getting extra bouncy with that last one, the active flow EA. Huge damage there, guaranteed 4K. And with that, Counterpoint will eliminate Ziggy.
Well, you gotta hand it to Ziggy. They died as they lived. Getting, getting cheesed out by mechanics that are purple. Because the active flow EA.
That active flow EA.
Oni in the chat, tomato, get off Rune Light. I'm trading attack in the background, bro. Leave me alone. I low-key forgot because I was too busy commentating, but I'm gonna take this chance and reset my aggro timer real quick while we got a couple minutes. Shout out to Ziggy though, coming out for the bracket, putting on a good show for everybody on this fine Monday evening.
I never played RuneScape, but so many of the RuneScape like things that are so unique to the game are really funny to me. The gold scammer. I also like that the point of the game is to get so much stuff that you can start bank standing.
Oh,
That's like the status symbol is to get cool stuff and then just stand around in the bank. Ball out.
It's that kind of thing where the object of the game is to not play the game. This is real.
True.
I'm like the guy standing in the corner in the party. They don't know that I have 900 total and I'm free to play. I really hope Lucy didn't hear me say that. I've been doing a little bit of mining off camera, if you will, but yeah,
now
look
you
at
gotta,
that.
now you gotta start crafting.
I do have to start crafting, but I'm gonna wait till I sub up for that, and I'm gonna get like fletching 70 instantly.
Let's go.
Counterpoint in the chat, I unlocked new dickhead tech that game, didn't realize in curse I could purple throw.
That was clean.
Yeah, I think you've named that tech aptly, Counterpoint. But I can't be too mad because you did win the set.
I am quite impressed that that was improvised. That looked very intentional. Good job, Counterpoint.
That would be a funny tier list of characters that can loot purple throws and can't loot purple throws.
It was unintentional. What were you pressing?
Probably trying to do some like curse nonsense negative edging with the B and C bugs. This does happen sometimes when you're playing Arachne.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Anyway, a moment of silence for Game Man 32 as he takes on a matchup that is very bad for both. This has got to be like a clean 6-4 from you, where she just kind of runs away the whole time.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, it feels bad for sure. On the other side, though, Soliloquy, of the active new players in... Oh, you're fucking exploding. And you rolled! Okay. It's real sadness hours, chat. It's real sadness hours.
First visibly whiffed DP during overdrive activation, then rolled on wake up immediately following it.
Catastrophic. As I was saying, though, of the active,
But sorry, as you were saying.
I'm not getting the chances to speak. And the blue bee? Oh no. Yeah, we've already lost a part of his soul. There's the crush trigger on the side, so we're not gonna give him a chance to recover.
Soliloquy's been doing a lot of really cool stuff with that delayed projectile this round. Style?
Yeah, Lumioki is like, I think it's some of the most cool looking stuff in the game.
Great. Soliloquy.
He has the funniest windscreens, by the way. Target's combat power declining. Too weak. She really said, damn, your character sucks.
Your character is garbage.
I can't believe I win this matchup. What are you doing? But anyway, as I've been trying to get out for the past game, of the active and U13 players that we see in the West, Soliloquy is probably the most aggressive one. It's very good at like picking spots to be aggressive, picking spots to be tricky, and making sure that you're always on your toes, even though you're fighting what many would describe as one of the last true runaway zoners in anime games.
Yes.
Where you find a lot of like mid-range set play zoners in like newer games that are more tuned towards aggression. And obviously New has like set play in this game. It's not like set and forget the way that Lambda's is, and it has its own unique twist that I really like. But she really is a character built from the ground up to just run away and be annoying. And this is a nice conversion into overdrive coming out from Soliloquy. Unfortunately, not going to be able to find the kill. Probably was looking for active flow, but did not get it. Wake up, Nicolette! Hold on.
Yeah, that projectile run can be kind of the equalizer against a zoner here, but I don't think it's going to be enough for Game Man.
Yeah, it was rough as soon as Game Man didn't get that second hit afterward. Well, he did, but then unfortunately we saw that what looked like a reset attempt with the snap hands just not work out. And Soliloquy was just able to create too much distance after that, and you don't have the health to be able to survive trying to win from a neutral state a second time with bullet. You take so much damage on the way in. Oh no! You're blowing up.
Careful, New.
Yeah, you gotta be so careful. Dude, this 6A rift and the 5A mash on the side of Soliloquy. Soliloquy loves to react to overheads with the mashes. Very lucky that it didn't beat a fat counter hit there.
Get alive here.
For Game Man, I would say. The air dash as well. Some cancel on the 6B. Looking for something that wasn't throw a whiff, but it's fine. Uh-oh. Yeah, just backdash, get out of there. No chances to scramble. Spear dash again. Chicken guard from Game Man running low on barrier now as well. Gravity recharging so fast in overdrive, but Game Man does get the hit.
This action flow is huge, goes low.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to be enough, even though there's a 100-meter. One more hit. So Soliloquy takes it to the face.
Really
That's
nice
how it
reset. Nice.
How it starts for sure. With 3 rounds, does still need that 4th. Do not want to let Game Man start building momentum because he's definitely playing the kind of character that will explode you with the 1 chance.
Yeah, stay away. Beware.
Look at that. Oh, I was looking for something on the side of Game Man with the air throw with Soliloquy, and unfortunately it corners itself there, and this could be dire.
No.
5C fatal. You might need a moment of silence. Oh, no, wait. That command crap the snap. Dude, the Nicolette capture raw. That was a bait on the Calamity Sword, but Soliloquy just got hit.
Feeling the pressure here. Soliloquy.
Game Man. Uh-oh. I was about to say, if you're Game Man here, you have the life lead, but eating that no-tech 4D is not what you want out of that situation. Looking for the overdrive, and it's just barely late.
Getting the burst here is huge.
Yes!
Can she kill here? Yes!
And so Soliloquy just barely getting away with that one. I feel like if we saw like one more tick in momentum the other way, everything was just gonna come crumbling down. But Soliloquy able to get out just in the nick of time. Highly unfortunate end for Game Man 32 to meet, but top 8 in the bracket like this, still nothing to scoff at. We'll be seeing more of him as time goes on, I am sure.
Had a very good run there.
Yeah, we're pretty deep into this exclamation point bracket by now. We are down to our final 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players. We're down to our final 6 from what I believe is 22. So 3/4 of the field already gone.
Quite a run up here, and we still have 2 Noel players in it as well.
Somehow. I mean, they're... Yeah. Whew. While we have a moment and we're getting ready for Joker and Counterpoint to take the stage, go ahead and peep that. Exclamation point Matcherino. Claim a code if you got some time on your hands.
Oh yeah. Filled that out just a little bit ago. We still got plenty of codes to claim, people, so if you have a moment, go drop in there, claim a Matcherino code, get some additional money in our players' pockets.
Yeah, we've got us a cool 35 codes and a cool 82 viewers on this Monday evening. Thank you so much for choosing to spend it with Boston Blue Beat. This is the home of anime fighting game action on the East Coast. And I think every single one of you should go ahead and hit that Matcherino real quick as we gear up for losers quarters. We've got Counterpoint and Joker locking in. And no surprise to see the Lambda this time, Deadweird. Are you aware of how bad this matchup happens to be?
I am... No, Shiny Zack!
And by that, I mean the BlazBlue net play bracket Shiny Zack matchup.
The BlazBlue net play was the terrible matchup all along.
No further updates.
It's so over. don't know if I've seen this matchup too many times before, but I could totally
Please
understand
select your
why this is
character.
going to
Aracune.
be very difficult.
Yeah, because you mentioned how Arachnid doesn't really favor in the neutral versus like any character. Then you take that and you combine it with the capability of Lambda to put a hitbox on the screen anywhere she wants. And gravity and spike chaser. And it's suffering. It's suffering.
Yes. I imagine it is going to be very hard for Counterpoint to move at all.
Yeah, Arakine's got a lot of trouble catching all of the
Wheel of
Murakumo
Fate is
units.
turning.
Um,
Rebel 1.
But I would say it's doable. I would say it's doable.
It's the backdash.
There's the burst right away from Joker. Very characteristic of the Arachne matchup. You'll see people, you'll see players who don't tend to burst that often will just spend it on the first hit that Arachne gets because Curse is just that bad. And especially in this kind of situation, nice 5C looking to catch the backdash, by the way, on the side of Joker, but unfortunately just did not believe. And this is why people will burst the first hit that Arachne gets, because remember what we were saying about neutral Deadward? None of it matters anymore because you're dead!
Yep, second super is
Oh, you
coming
don't
up
believe
here
me.
with the overdrive. Oh, no. It was so
the
easy.
catastrophic
No!
The catastrophic drop. All you needed was a second F in burst, and that was like a 7K combo, but Counterpoint able to lock it up at the end of the day. It's okay.
I want to give some big kudos to Counterpoint there. It felt like it should have just been that Joker was able to play defense for the rest of that round. Only needed like 1 or 2 stray hits to clean it up, but Counterpoint really focusing up, getting that counter assault, then finding the Gypsy, I think, is the sharp attack. But, you know, getting Jaws with it, so good job to Counterpoint.
Yeah, now we're starting to see this situation where Counterpoint can't really get a clean hit, and Joker is content to just run away and let Counterpoint ram his face into projectiles over and over again. The curse is slowly building up, but it's not really building up fast enough. And even though Arachne has 15 meter, there's not really anything he can do with it. Now you're in the corner, you're blocking Lambda 11, there's the overdrive, looking for it on the overhead. It is just too late. Clean round from Joker.
A hero's downfall of a burst there.
Yeah, that's rough. When you think you can react to the overhead, no you can't. The frames burst coming.
Super is coming.
And you will often see Lambda go for 5C on Oki, but it's really not that good of a button, and I want to talk about it a little bit because it's so bad, and Joker's favoring it still because it's so important to be able to catch the backdash on the side of Arachne, that Lambda is willing to give up all of her cancel options just to keep this character contained. And while we see this, Edward Joker closes out game 1 with a perfect.
Woo! Alright. Not folding to the very scary and dangerous Aracune.
Did with a very relevant addition, by the way, in the chat. Have you been drinking water?
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
Any water drinkers in the chat?
I've been drinking water.
I looked away.
The round started there.
Was it the Murakumo air throw?
Yes, it was the Murakumo air throw.
Yeah. The Murakumo special, rather. The I-80 air throw again. Round start is what I meant. Is this a dead Arachne? Did you pop overdrive here? I was gonna say, that's not gonna quite be enough.
Oh, nice.
There's that backdash. That is a perfect example. That's why you want to hit 5C in that situation. The last hit will just barely catch the backdash from the side of Arachne. No funny business required. You sort of disable the backdash whenever Lambda wants to go for it. There's no surprise to see that burst coming out on the side of Counterpoint, but that is a clean punish on block. The patience from Joker is what I would say. Getting rewarded with the wake-up throw from Counterpoint. Gonna make things interesting.
Backing off over and over again. Staying alive.
What does Arachne do, man?
Take to the skies. Release the cloud. Get the hit. This is what he needs.
Oh, that might be it. Into the Cavalier. Drives the Arcase. That is going to close it out. Clean 2-0 on the side of Joker, advancing in the bracket over Counterpoint.
Very well played. Man. Okay. This diabolical player. It's already past Halloween. I shouldn't have to be this scared. What to do? Too scary. Alright. We've got our remaining losers quarterfinal coming up in Cam versus Soliloquy next. So we see another Murakumo unit here. We'll see if Cam has got what it takes on this on this Noel to clean it up. Cam is preemptively giving up in the chat right now. Yeah, Oni poppin'.
You know, Cam, giving up preemptively in the chat is bad for your health.
But that's not what winners do. But that's how losers think.
Please select your character.
What is going on?
Man, I'm
Mapu Kapu and Shino? That's crazy.
New 13.
Woo! Alright. Let's do a Soliloquy versus Cam. Wait. Whoa.
Noel.
Whoa, there we go. There's the Noel.
Did I miss something? Was Cam hovering U12?
Was hovered like Makoto for a moment.
Huh? Okay.
I know.
Yeah, Cam, don't fail us. Oni has a parlay to hit. No, I don't think Moke plays anymore. Yo, Kato in the chat?
The wheel of fate is
Dude,
turning.
there's so many old people in this chat.
Action.
Stay away.
Not in 2017. Don't say it! And we are back to our traditional Cam shenanigans. Wake up overdrive from Soliloquy. Cam instantly takes to the skies and goes for the JD. We saw that instant barrier on the side of Soliloquy. This time, it tried to rep the fuzzy jump after it and just got caught by the Noel 2A. And I believe Mew also gets hit by Noel 5A cuts. We'll have to keep an eye on that.
The Cam shenanigans, or Cam-anigans. And here we go. Very clean first round here for the Noel protagonists.
2. Action.
I think we should call Cam the Noel antagonist.
The diabolical and dangerous, perhaps even devious. Man.
Cam is like the Don Quixote of Noel players.
Cam, you just keep chasing that windmill. Don't let them ever stop you. Don't let them ever stop you. Alright, the
Soliloquy
airstream
making a
popping
pretty
locket.
strong, making a pretty strong case for stopping Cam. There's the counter assault though. Only red health to play with, and only the overdrive. That precious afterflow ticking away. And the legacy edge to call out the optic barrel, but there is no conversion. It doesn't matter. Yeah, that's gonna do it. 1 round apiece.
Cam's really gotta stop trying to throw fireballs in this matchup. You just get outzoned so bad. Okay. And picked apart here, Cam. Struggling again. I don't know if you ever
you
want
might
to throw
be
that
dead.
projectile.
Yeah, that's gonna do it. Getting the Calamity Sword off just in time, and Soliloquy completely reversing the situation. Like you said, just getting picked apart piece by piece, just getting nickeled and dimed by each individual
Select your
projectile.
character.
One at a time.
New 12. New 13.
Oni, you gotta leave me alone, man. I've got more hours on RuneScape in the past month than you have on CF. Leave me alone.
Insane. Get off.
No. Yaha.
Finger wag.
Finger wag.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Alright, can't with the
Hang on,
character
this-
swap here. Going Murakumo for Murakumo. But mine's better.
You got the Murakuma Musume palette from Camp. The Mihono bourbon
The
color.
horses had gotten you, Tomato.
No, I just checked the name of the palette.
Oh, cool.
I haven't played a gacha game in like a while. I don't know exactly how long. My real opinion on gacha games I'll save for another time because I will actually get the stream banned.
Nice stall out. That
Dude,
projectile's
Soliloquy
gonna-
is letting it hang in his corner right now. Him just sitting there. Poor guy does not feel compelled to hit a damn thing.
Rebel 2.
Soliloquy's just dangling it out there, faking the overhead going low. Problematic to deal with. My goodness.
Yeah,
Jeez.
summoning too much sword for Cam to handle. IAD over to the other side. Crossing up with the Luminous Slave.
Why is the zoner so cool?
Because zoning is cool.
That's not Oh no!
That was
Alright, the character swap was not enough, and with that, Cam will be eliminated here tonight. Soliloquy taking it over Cam.
Cam gonna be putting on the Haru Urara palette after that one. Rest in peace. That was in poor taste. I apologize.
I'll
I
never
shouldn't
say
have said
anything
that.
bad about horses.
But no, I think the last gacha I invested a serious amount of time in was Genshin Impact. I played for like... I had like 2 separate accounts. I think the first account I played for 500 hours, deleted. Then the second account got like 300 hours, and I was like, what am I doing, man? And I haven't played a gacha game since.
Did you get into it during COVID?
I want to say it was just before COVID, actually. 'Cause, a couple of my friends, were playing it at the time. And I actually played on PS4, and it was low-key a lot of fun. This was like way back in 2020 when the game first came out. And I had a lot of fun with the game, but I can't say I can't say that I regret my time that I spent on the game, but I can wish I had spent the time on something else and still not regret the experiences that I had with Genshin Impact.
Yeah, fair. I've heard a lot of good things from Genshin.
In big 2025 though, I will never endorse a gacha game. I will never endorse it.
Tomato doesn't care about doing his dailies. He's had enough of that life.
Yeah, my dailies are: I wake up, I cry, I put coffee on, I feed Mittens,
Life's good.
I go back to bed. Bugged Carmine in the chat. I love gachas when I get what I want. Many such cases.
Many people are saying this.
Many people. Wait, are we getting cats on stream? Are we getting cats on stream? Let's get cats on stream.
Put that cat on that stream. Put that cat on that stream. Let's go!
Yo, we get the Benpai cat on stream.
Benpai cat. Let's go, Taffy!
I don't remember whose cat Taffy is. Tigran wants to see his cat on stream really bad.
Please select your character.
The cat of Monte Cristo.
Julius Clover.
The cat of Monte Cristo is crazy.
It's Uni. It's the cat from Kiki's Delivery Service.
True. I gotta watch that sometime.
This cat plays.
Oh, there's Kiki. There's Kiki. That's Systematical's cat.
Oh, cool.
Who was named Kiki. If you want to have your cat on stream, DM your cat pictures to Chris Bardo.
Chat, take a picture of this guy's cat. Chat.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Thank you for the cat slideshow. Just the thing we need to get us into winners finals. We've got Don, we've got Seb, running it back from what was a very one-sided set against Don last week. For Don last week, that is. I want to say Don double Jeopardy Seb. I want to say that's what happened. In the Drive 6B, he's seen that one before. Crush Trigger does not get Seb anything significant, but finally, Don eating enough hits feels compelled to give up the burst and try and stop the bleeding. Knows that he only needs one hit and that the Relius offense is so much stronger that in some sense it becomes worth it. Ooh, cross under throw. Not going to be enough to kill. No chance to wake up. Just jumps out of the corner on the meaty throw. Don does not care.
Except really we're getting that throw now. Look at how the fortune has shifted here.
Why is the other side? Oh.
It was all part of the plan.
Oh, you died. Oh, you died. You died. The entire round just evaporates in 10 seconds.
Don played that really well. Seb made a number of mistakes. Well played there by Don.
Also, you guys should gamble your channel points since you bug Aridat to put up gambling all the damn time. I gambled too, but I lost all of mine last week. I bet on Fazama in Fazama versus Sprite Cranberry, and Sprite beat the shit out of him and won too well. You got up. Okay. A little bit of a misplay from Don not baiting the burst properly, but hang on. Yeah, that's going to be a yeah. Trapped in the drive 60 with 7, nothing you can do about that one. No, and it does not end up mattering.
Who wants to make an FGC FanDuel sports betting book? Let me know. I don't have any coding experience, no marketing experience, no business experience, no managing experience. Hit me up. We'll make millions.
Yeah, and legal fees. But millions nonetheless.
How did we're just gonna copy how the big dogs do it. We're gonna set ourselves apart though by having maximum bet sizes. We're for the broke boys only.
Maximum bet sizes is crazy.
Yeah, and by max I mean like $10. That's the most.
Nice 6A coming off of 7.
It's max $6, but you can also bet on stuff like which player is going to get active flow first.
Oh, so yeah, you can truly hit your parlay. That's a dead rail.
Yeah. We're really getting into the parlay focus here. You know, like number of bursts in a game.
Over under on bursts?
Yeah.
Oh.
Look, tomato.
Hey?
There's some juice to squeeze here.
I'm good, man. Look, you're talking to a man that doesn't endorse gotcha games and trying to convince him to set up sports betting in the FTC. What did you think was gonna fucking happen? I will not compromise my morals so that I can hit parlays on Excalibur Blade, winning every tournament he enters from the winner's side. Like, I'm good, bro.
I was totally reading Soliloquy's thing wrong, where I thought the eventual turn was gonna be like, instead we can highlight the most degenerative bets made in the aisles of FGC spectator arenas. It's all just NYCC Brandon, like, Uni 2 side bets.
Yeah, no, I agree with that post actually. Like, more journalism on like brackets and the histories of characters would be really interesting content. The trouble is finding someone who, one, is able and willing to like make that kind of content, which is very difficult to make and do well, and two, someone who's like been around long enough that actually knows like enough history to make the solid content. That isn't, yeah.
I feel like it's hard to break down the silos there, because there's so many, like, insular, like, main communities. I feel like a lot of that, kind of, like, in the lab work is not being done, like, outside in the same... And, you know, like, it's not highlighted in the same way that, like, a world record speedrun is. Where very rarely is, like, the player who wins a tournament the one who did, like, the crazy thing. It's usually the person with, like, the best, you know, consistency and instincts and, kind of understanding of the game.
The wheel of fate is turning.
I mean, I think there's content to be made about even that and exploring how that dynamic works. Because, like, if you want to talk about consistency in tournaments, like, Don has been doing this for years in net play practice. What was that movement from Seb? That was a very foreign-looking movement pattern. I don't actually know what happened.
The secret Seb bob and weave.
Got that dog?
This is the new tech that we're seeing.
Having that dog in you?
Being the pup. Being NoelsPup.
Yo, the chase down?
We did
Really,
awful
may as well be a car at this point.
I've turned myself into a car.
Meaty throw. Ooh. Tech chase with the 2C, and then enough time to catch the fuzzy jump with the 5A. Stuff coming out from NoelsPup. Not going to be able to build the meter, though. Throw him. Throw him. Throw him. Okay, gets the counter assault. That's fine.
Alright,
super patient defense. Willing to sort of just block it out.
What a
trade. Trading on the 5B.
Folks, it's been long enough. When are we getting the Cars fighting game? You know I'm a Lightning McQueen main, day one.
Dude, a Cars fighting game? That would low-key not be good, sorry.
That would be garbage.
There was already a car fighting game that got made at some point.
Guys, they made Mater top tier. Mater's best in the best character. The toe Oki is just too much. Is Larry the Cable Guy still alive?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, yeah, so he can come back to voice Mater in the Cars fighting game.
Same can't be said about Dawn, though. And Seth.
The streets don't know about Dawn.
The streets don't know about my Doc Hudson. Yo, air that with the fabulous Hudson Hornet.
What's the name of the? Oh yeah, Chick Hicks.
Yeah, Chick. Dude, the streets don't know about my sheriff. Hit him with the unseeable 50-50. You get a good peek, city boy. Woo!
Diabolical. Is level 3 is that he sabotages you like he did to
yeah, he siphons your gas? Wait, that goes crazy.
It's like Ruby's super.
Yeah, we drained some. Wait, you might be cooking.
Yeah, wait.
I don't know, we might have to do some theory crafting after the bracket, but we have a winner's finals to commentate.
My time. I'm in. Here we go, Don, ready to go.
Yeah, he's kicking it into high gear in this game forward.
Commentate. Give me a sec.
Yeah, you got it. Then we're going back to the Dust Loot Mines.
Yeah.
That puts Don into the corner. Full resources on both sides. Sparks are about to fly for sure. And I just jumped out of the corner with the IADJA. That button is almost as good as the LJD. What? Let the counter assault rip. Don does not respect it.
Alright.
Do a BIOS. Oh, with the barrier.
Is Ada 214A just my time, I'm in? Where she spins in? It's the same.
214A?
214A is the. I mean, we'll see it soon, I'm sure. It's the one where she, like, circles in, she, like, turns into a sonic ball and, like, flies at you.
Yeah, you could say the name of the move, it's okay.
Idahas.
Yeah.
Idahas.
Yeah, I don't know what language it is either. I really wish I did.
Maybe it's French. Itas, I'm in.
Now I'm just imagining Ignis with like the overcoat and the shades sitting at the computer typing like a 90s hacker.
Oh no, wait, this is a different one. Sorry, in neutral it's 2 and 4.
Yo, wake up dual BIOS?
It's called
Hold on.
Valento then.
Terrible things are happening on this screen. Seb unfortunately not able to convert that one all the way because Ignis was still swinging at the air behind Relius. And that's going to be a conversion though.
Perfect, taking this
on set point.
Excellent play there from Seb there, big tick up. Chick Hicks would be Noelle if she had a command grab. Yeah, also true. The Chick Hicks player base would be called the worst names under the sun.
I don't even want to go there. I don't even want to. We'll leave that one as an exercise to the viewer as Don tries to stave off his winner's finals loss. Jumping forward with the Ignis 6D. It's so simple, but it's so effective. Jump forward, left, right, 50-50. Rallies is nowhere near you. You can't really do anything about it, but it does not matter. Don tried to swirl out on Wake Up, and Seb gonna close out winners finals, getting himself a grand finals winner's side.
Tying that up cleanly. Seb coming from behind there. Put on the back foot after that first game, but in the end just puts the pressure on Don the whole set and cleans it up.
With 3 straight nonetheless. No less, not nonetheless. So who went bankrupt? I'm curious. So, bro, oh no. Dude, who put 40k on set? Reborn put 40k on set? That's crazy.
Huge!
Oh, Daka Wolf was about to put 50k on?
Dang, I gotta get my gambles in for this next one we got coming up. We got Joker versus Soliloquy.
The wise man once said, make sure to get your vote in.
Make sure to bets are closing. Get them in or not.
Dude, Soliloquy just DM'd me. Cars, Toon, Maters, Tall Tales. We play through gameplay 1080p. And Soliloquy says, tell Deadwood the Cars fighting game is real. It's a fighting game minigame in a minigame collection game.
Oh my gosh! Okay, I'm talking to my mystery tournament guy. I'm talking to my mystery tournament guy, folks.
Oh no.
Folks, when you see this at Frosty Faustings, don't say anything, okay?
Yeah, we've got Deadwood to thank.
Just remember where you were. Oh my gosh, wait, sorry, I'm watching this right. Oh, wait! It's a fighting game! Oh my gosh, alright. Wait,
yeah,
wait,
you're gonna have to like sit down and digest that after the bracket. My God, there's a lot going on.
Can you PvP this?
I don't know. I'm sure you can, but I don't know how.
Alright. Oh my God.
We've got Joker and Soliloquy in the Cannon Calamity Trigger matchup. The Ragna and the New. We're gonna get some that was a 6 seed.
Yeah, just 6 seed in the pressure. Huge. Joker is a player after my own heart. Carnage Scissor in the nooch this early.
That was not neutral, my guy. That was on a wake up at full screen. That's like the opposite of neutral. Yo, the TRM attempt during the tech is kind of wild as well. Air blood side that close the distance, but Soliloquy able to punch out with the bow.
And bounced around by these projectiles right now. Able to recover.
Yeah, finally some stability in the situation on the side of Soliloquy, able to back up the full screen. Joker, though, gonna bide her time and look maybe for another Carnage Scissors in the gap between 5D, 4D. Is a great prime place to put it. Legacy Edge, though, gonna secure the corner. I don't think this is gonna be enough, but it's gonna be really close. Ragnar with 10k, the Crush Trigger extension seals it. Nice routing from Soliloquy.
Soliloquy found a prime place to put it there, taking the first round. An overdrive deficit, but nothing that can't be overcome.
No!
Huge counter hit.
Downtown! The Hell's Fan goes all the way through the gravity in slow motion, and Joker is off to the races, as you would say.
like you would say if it was a Cars fighting game.
Oh
my God, I'd be such a good Cars commentator. Off to the races. A photo finish for Joker.
A photo finish. That's like the opposite of a photo finish, though.
I feel like if I was really locked in on like commentary, I'd just start making car noises during top 8. You'd be like, you'd be like, yeah, it was just so hype. He had to start making race car noises, like a 5-year-old. He got totally reverted.
Oh.
Got turned back to factory settings of like what's cool for a boy.
What's your favorite dinosaur, Deadwood?
Ooh, I forget the name. It's someone with the big club on its tail.
Wait.
Herbivore.
I might be able to come up with it.
Okay. If you can pull this from your brain bank, I'll be quite impressed.
Ankylosaurus. I think it's Ankylosaurus.
Is this real? Angle? Is it angle like a right angle?
No, Ankylosaurus. A-N-K-Y. I want to say it's Ankylosaurus.
Oh my gosh! Okay, guys. Tomato, you gotta go hit that Matcherino because Tomato was totally right.
Wait, seriously?
Ankylosaurus is a
dude, I missed
armored dinosaur. Yeah, you got it.
I'm gonna have to DM my mom tonight and tell her, Mom, I finally found a use for my dinosaur knowledge. I still got it. I still got it. I still have my autism out. I don't remember anything about this.
Remember who you are. Man, such a movie by Joker, but wasn't able to convert it into what she really needed.
That might be a dead in U13 though. The active flow. What do you have? Oh, the fight. There was definitely some gap alert.
Rebel 2.
My gap alert is going off. Joker with the blood side to hop right over the counter assault, making it look easy. Is that set point? I low-key am not counting. No, so Soliloquy's the one up again.
That's the zoner.
I'm a great commentator. I promise. I'm trying so hard. I can't keep it straight. Not this month, I can't. Anyway. Dude. These blood sides. Conversion from Soliloquy gets the purple stuff going. Got 50 meter. The quick rise 5B from Joker and the instant overdrive. I don't think she's gonna build the beater fast enough though.
Folks,
no,
it's about to be the last surprise.
Yo, the cross up? I've never seen that cross up before.
Oh, tried to back off to bait the DP.
Holy
Carnage scissors.
A woman after your own heart, indeed.
I love it.
And Joker getting on the board. It is 1 apiece in loser semis. Winner, by the way, is fighting Dawn. Not a fun assignment for anybody.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Oh, Route Star OD coming out from Soliloquy. Looking for some sort of burst option coming out from Joker. Gonna make it pay off in the end though. And the side switch on the EA. On the blood side. Quick rise from the Joker. Not an opportune time. Dude, the 3C not over yet on the no-tech is so old school. Oh, there was a full combo off of that. I don't like that. And I know it's a little not like that either. Bursting the end of the combo.
Trying to finish off.
Into the trigger straight away, and that's set point. Secret use, by the way, the 3C not over yet on the no-tech. It doesn't really give Ragna like any sort of significant OP most of the time. Sometimes he can get a safe jump, but that's very dependent on the preceding route. But if you let him do it and he has meter, he can get Carnage Scissors after that. And then you die. You take like an extra 1k because you got blue. You don't want to let that happen, and you don't want to let that happen either. You were up a game, but Joker does not play. Have to put the whole thing away. For a gravity shoot, I believe was Soliloquy. Try to jump back JB instead, but able to make the most of the situation. You never really mind having that kind of distance between her and Ragnar, but with the 50-meter on the table, I was about to say we might see Soliloquy go in, not give Joker a chance to let the Carnage Scissors rip, and we might. Soliloquy, you gotta finish your plate too. No, the dead zone. That was a punish.
Oh no!
Oh
my gosh!
Soliloquy
Joker
fumbles the bag, and Joker makes it happen.
Soliloquy fumbles the bag, and Joker was there to pick it up. My goodness!
You had it. Just press 5A on the overdrive.
It's so over.
Gives Joker one too many chances, and that will be that. Making one heck of a return to the video game is Joker. Podium position in tonight's Blue B, and from what we have seen, I think she's still got plenty of gas in the tank. Whew. Yeah, we gotta take a break after that one.
Yeah, well, give me a second to calm down, please.
You're all good. While we give Deadward and myself a minute to recover from that one, hit that exclamation point. Maturino, I claim a code, please and thank you. We've still got 33 codes, and we've got 86 viewers. The math is not mathing. That is in the chat. If you don't want to claim codes, he can take away the privilege that you have to gamble, you know. Don't ruin the fun. Claim a code. It's free, and it takes 30 seconds, and you support the greatest fighting game of all motherfucking time. Don't you ever forget it.
Other than the Cars mini game and
The wheel of fate is turning.
All right.
Rebel,
I mean, Cars is like my favorite. But we've got Don and Joker in losers finals. We need to sit up in our chairs for this one, Genkies and Ladelman. This is gonna be a treat.
focus up. This is what you've been waiting for. Oh my god.
Oh, the stand TRM. No butter, no oil. Just wait and shove it through. Do it again!
Alright, Ragnar does it dry here. And now, perfect, secured. First round goes to Joker.
Rebel 2. Action.
Giving blood as a whole new what? The 5A DP was wild, by the way.
I was like, alright, we went up to the line on that one. Pretty good. Pretty good. We'll call it a day on that part of the bit, and you just I'm trying to do like the voice like a jet engine makes when it like comes past you. It was like flew past the finish line.
I think the game is desynced, by the way. It's very unfortunate.
Right,
If the stream is... Oh, the stream's not desynced.
Is not desynced.
The stream is fine. Oh no.
So Sheenie wanted to punish Tomato for that joke. What a throw!
I kind of deserve it. I'm gonna be watching Twitch streams, so I'm gonna be behind a little bit.
Trying to go for the 5D anti-hero. She did it! She did my time, I'm in! Did you see, folks? Chat, is this real? Is this real? Did Ada just do my time, I'm in? 214A, 214A, she's in.
Oh yeah, we're hella decent. Running in with the 6A is Joker plus frames on the blood side. Nice patience on the side of Dawn. Waits for the Hell's Fang and just lets the lead layer rip to go right through it. And my game's about to explode. It's very sad. Running under though onto the other side is Joker. It's a stolen amount of damage.
Oh my!
As well.
That JA with Dawn from.
Yeah, that's a Relius J8. You're blowing up. Never mind, Don dropped the combo. It's fine though. The burst coming out from Joker, not a pretty sight to see.
No, and that was purple.
Oh, it was purple. It was purple.
Disaster. I need to go get some water to hydrate. I'll be right back. This has been what a hype game 1 that we had there.
You got it. Production, could I trouble you for a Discord stream? I got kicked back to the room by the D-Sync. How did that purple throw? It's because Joker was in hit stop actually. The invalid hit was the second hit. Oh, there's a video stream on Video Ninja. Okay, I got it. Okay, I have the video stream unlocked. I can count all the pixels. This really looks like arcade footage. We're setting the mood for this matchup as you've got Don up around in this second game.
Have you been seeing these throw counters on the spot dodge have been so good?
Dude, Joker is playing like she owns the place. I love it. Double blood size combo on the crush trigger with the active flow built for extra damage. And crush trigger again, why not? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And Joker with a perfect gonna even things up in game 2.
Fantastic.
Rebel 3, action.
And Joker's so quick to capitalize on these retreating movements that Don is offering up round start. Just going for the chase right away, but unfortunately not able to make anything solid happen off of it, really in either scenario. Scary quick rise, but again, Joker just playing is the boss. It is Joker's world, and we are all just living in it.
Pressure here, pop the
drive. I like the choice actually to go into super here, just for the life steal.
One of the rare instances where Ragna's lifesteal is really noticeable is just how much that overdrive super gives you back. Made the counter assault safe there with the doll.
Yeah. Yeah, Rebel.
Oh, what a chase down.
Oh. And again, Don just gets the last laugh with the air and making it almost. I don't really know how to put it. He's kind of just like rolling with the punches, and things are just working out better for him. I mean, this is not a pretty matchup for Ragna. Don't get it twisted. And Joker's playing very well, but
Don is always getting the last laugh.
Yeah, there's just something about the way he's approaching this set in particular that I can't really put my finger on. Letting the mash go on Lich up though. Done. Looking like he wants to try and take some of this control back, going for the burst bait, and Oki afterward gets the hit and switches the sides. But oh no. Just when you think Don has a modicum of control, the blood scythe comes in on the lead leg. Oh, I love the option there. Joker tried to throw post flash and tried to use like the during throw invulnerability to dodge the duo bios, but unfortunately it is too fast post flash for that to work. I love the idea though, but it just does not work, and he exploded for that. Holy crap.
Joker was almost a genius on that one, but now Don, one round away from being able to show down with Seb once again.
Getting hit by the Valtus, unable to escape the situation, using the DP again to punch out. We've not been seeing any DP baits come out on the side of Don. He hasn't really needed them. Joker maybe feel a little bit free to just get a little bit of extra mileage over that area of the mental stack where she has the edge. Runs into the drill off the scramble. Edward is looking grim. Don goes to the other side. I've not been seeing him do that before. This is a new one. For the chase down with the health thing, but it just feels like there's nothing you can do now in this situation. The life lead is gone. You have no burst.
Oh, man!
I'm gonna close it with the Astral.
Get into the contraption, Ragna. I'll be having some fun. Astral finish.
Relius, win!
Yeah.
All right,
And
get back in your sub.
In context of what we had to say about how this set started, I worry for Ragna's health. But a great run for Joker nonetheless to make it all the way through to that bronze medal position in the first net play bracket I've seen her enter in a long time. But we are going to get the Don NoelsPup run back. But first, we've got some chilling to do, Devin.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind. The players are not waiting. The players are not waiting.
We'll don't go anywhere after this, folks.
Claim a Maturino code while we have a couple seconds, though. It really is that fast. By the way, shout outs to Richter with the $45 direct contribution to the Maturino. There could be a couple bones thrown multiple people's ways in this bracket now. We've got top 3 payouts secured. Thank you so much, Richter, for the donation. Yeah, Shady. Yo, Shady Pun in the chat. He says Beret Noel. Oh, Seb's locking in. Now, Seb has been locked in all night. He has been on Beret Noel all night. And he's on the winner's side, which is a much better position to be in. He has the advantage of having won that first set. But still, no easy task.
Don did take it the last time they faced each other in bracket.
Yeah, Don had the advantage of the winner's side last week. I believe he double Jeopardy winners finals and grand finals. I could just be wrong. I've been known to do that from time to time.
Okay, going for that classic Don throw with the doll gauge low.
Yeah, right now it's looking like more of the same. Dude, the chase down. Wow! I don't know how negative penalty was not incurred from 5 backdashes, but here we are, and Don is blowing up.
I hope that they just disable the flag that can give you negative penalty while Duo Bios on screen. They're just like, yeah. You know what,
That was
count.
hilarious. The hero burst from Seb. And Don needs a counter hit drive 6D. I don't think this is going to be enough to kill. It's not a strong starter in the slightest. And Relius has a good chunk of health. He's got 11k, I believe, and it's not.
You or die, watch the reversal, counter
hit. Oh, Don steals the life. We got time to finish with the optic barrel.
Take
As
the shot.
Winds down.
Rebel 2, action.
Zeb puts a bullet in Relius Clover's head to open up this grand final. It reminds me, I've got some Counter-Strike to watch after this bracket with face playing again. But in the meantime, we have Peak on the screen. Don taking a slower pace to this offensive sequence, sort of allows Seb to get away with that 4D whiff, but doesn't eat it. And you can't really complain about that. Look at how willing Seb is to just give up ground while Ignis is out. Noel has such a poor time challenging the doll. Like, look at that. All of a sudden, Ignis is just all up in your grill, and there's not really a lot that Noel can really do about it. It's that kind of situation that he's looking for when Ignis and Relius are separated, but he's not able to make anything of it. Cleanly timed lead lay from Don, puts Seb in the corner, and we might be seeing my time I'm in.
Oh, over the EA there. Don dodging bullets.
I'm gonna hurl. That was so nasty. The unblockable fake into the EA bait. Seb is lucky to be alive.
Yeah. There's plenty of time to get something happening here. Building overdrive now. Oh, going for the burst instead.
What was that wake up from Don? He did top
Look at the time, look at the time.
That must have been a misrec Venum, right?
Dual bias doesn't stop the clock. Dual bias doesn't stop the clock. Oh no!
Yeah, that's gonna seal the round. That doesn't have time to make up a life lead. That command grab would have sure put a dent in it. But unfortunately, you give up your burst at 20 seconds, you really need to like get the hit right away.
Like now, yeah.
Yeah. And in this situation, it's actually not that bad because there's no burst on the table for anyone. Because did Don burst for that as well? I think he did. I can't.
That sounds right. Yeah.
No, he burst because he got wake up Valtus earlier in the prior situation, trying to wake up Super.
Dome. Okay, Seb.
Yeah, that is going to be a kill. Into the Fenrir, no chance to burst. And Seb with a perfect, going to close out a grueling game 1.
Seb have what it takes to deny the reset here.
He may very well. I mean, like, look at the decodes. Like, you talk about a player like Don, who has like 24K matches. Seb is over there with 19. He's not too far behind. Don has ruler. Seb also has ruler. There's only like 5 players in North America that have made that accomplishment, that have made that kind of commitment to the hellhole that is ranked and grinding all the way to the top of its leaderboard. It generally involves some not so fun matches with like 300 MS in Japan. And oh my goodness. That was a battle of wits for sure. Don doing the play guy impression with looking for perhaps a stand PRM is what Seb thought when he let the overdrive rip. And Don just not able to get anything off of that situation, even after baiting out that precious resource.
Okay, good way to hit the doll there and finding the spot dodge as well. Seb may be looking for the double super routing here.
Not even gonna need it. Oh, he is gonna need the RC, but it's not enough. You were right, Edward. He did need double super.
That was really scary.
Yeah, I completely overestimated the ability of Fenrir to kill there, but it works out in the end. And again, you see Seb looking for these places where Ignis and Relius are separated, almost like fighting Ice Climbers in Smash. You want to find a way to get in between them and deal with one without having to also deal with the other at the same time. But on the other hand, when they're both attacking you in tandem, it is a nightmare situation, especially for Noel Vermillion. What a walkout!
Unreal.
Dude, he's so woke. So woke.
Dark woke. Staggers here so far.
Oh, that Octic barrel.
Wow! That's burst.
That was a picture-perfect sequence coming out from Seb.
Look at this movement.
Down in the line.
Look at the conversion.
Dude, he can't do anything wrong. He can't do anything wrong right now. He's
but here we go. It's my time, I'm in.
He's fine.
Oh, couldn't get rid of the
conversion is prepared. A little bit rough now. Into the dual bios. There's nothing you can do. You have to hold this.
Alright, just be happy you have your overdrive advantage.
The throw! The rare dual bios throw, Deadward.
Gotta get him somehow.
Yeah, those last 3 hits of dual bios do have gaps in between them, so Relius can go for cross-ups, and he can also go for throws, which you do not see very often. But Don with a very low percent play, just to squeeze that round out. He's gonna have to pull out all the stops if he wants to make this reset happen. Look at that, jumping into the corner, Denver, to make that cross-up happen. He is doing whatever it takes him. Might be dual bios again. Oh, what side was that?
World may never know.
Woo! God. Yeah, we didn't see the duo bios there because the doll gauge was just so low, and Don, I guess, didn't want to risk Seb punching out and putting Don in a position where Ignis was dead. 4D on wake up. You've got 100 meter to back it up in case you're wrong. Counter assault though. Gonna remove the situation. And Ignis coming in with the backstab. This won't kill. This won't kill. It was a counter assault starter. Blocking the cross at this time. He's got the pixel and a prayer.
Watch out for the summon here. Good mobility. Seb is so good at moving, but unfortunately that spot dodge into the doll activation is going to be keeping Relius invincible while also putting the hurt on Seb.
Yeah, Seb went for the re-jump there, just got a little bit too greedy on the sequence and gave Relius the opening that Don needed to let that lead lay rip, and you got Ignis in the back. It was going to be, like, chip was a factor at that point. It was really grim. Seb needed that hit immediately and unfortunately just could not get it. And so we are tied 1-1 in this grand finals. It's only been 2 games, by the way. That's really important. These games are like substantially longer than any other games I feel like we've seen all night, Deadly. Am I crazy?
Yes. They're definitely playing the long game here. I mean, yeah, and we've had, you know, one game go to like, you know, one round go to like legitimately timed, and a few that have gone close to like 15 seconds remaining. The pace has definitely slowed down here in grand finals.
I mean, I don't necessarily agree. I feel like we've been in 5th gear minimum all set so far. It's just been taking a while because both of these players are so hot right now. And like, this is the hottest I have seen Seb's hands be in a long time. Like, this might be like the best I've ever seen him play. That is bad timing on my part. Seb runs face first into the Valtus and dies with 100. Very sad. Can't win them all.
Unfortunate.
Dude, he jumped over to the other side, and again, he's looking for the burst bait with the Leslie. One of the few moves in the game that lets you invul burst. The overdrive is just a little bit too late, but Ignis will still regenerate in time to get the knockdown. Does not matter in that situation, because Relius does get the hit. Now Seb playing from behind in the matchup.
Doesn't want that gunshot, I don't think.
No, probably not. An optic barrel is a particularly rough misinput to get in any situation. Less 6B rip, though. Don's kind of banned Pringles in this set, I can't lie. The fuzzy jump gets caught by the 2A, but nothing after it for Seb. Not able to convert it all the way, he didn't believe. Oh, the double jump, dude. And Don is going to bet the farm on the dual bios here. Finds it with the 6A. Overdrive, the extra damage. Into the super. And Don taking the lead in the set.
Cleaned up there. That overdrive was popped at the perfect time to make sure that Seb had no response to it. Securing it with the double super, that is the Dawn that we know and love in BlazBlue. Playing so well here tonight.
Yeah, know and love that is if you're anyone but Seb.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
I mean, I really feel like there's something to be said about that game too, Deadward. I don't think Seb is going to get a better chance to have been up 2 games to kick off this grand finals. And think about how different the timeline would look if Seb had won that game. We could be like calling the end of the bracket right now. We could be doing our shill and signing off. On his up 2 games, and he might be up a lot more.
We'll see. Seb could definitely put the brakes on this Dawn run here. Seb's been playing so good.
Yeah, and Seb, the only person to beat Dawn tonight, if there is anyone who is able to do it, it would be him. And again, the 6B connects. Dawn is not happy about that.
Still lay off, guys. Leave me alone.
Oh, just let Seb back himself into the corner. Maybe moving a little bit too much for his own good, but the reset into the 6B. Dude, Seb has identified this weakness. and he is going to take it all the way to the bank. Not enough, I don't believe, to find the kill. Been wrong before, though.
Ooh.
Yeah, Pixel for Relius. Counter assault rip right away. No! Died! You can't roll in that situation, and Seb gonna burst and try and force the round down.
Just needs the one projectile, but misses the shot. This may be it. Yeah, no bullets left in the chamber.
You cannot roll Valtus. It will pick you up, and Relius always gets a full combo. He gets like 4K there. It is brutal. And this is the worst position that Seb has been in a set all night, Dead. We're done on reset point. And this could be the beginning of the end. 4D on the Valtus, and Don gets caught on the way in. Seb with the heart of a champion, refusing to give in. Oh, that was probably a counter assault attempt coming out from Don with the 6B. Reverse the hit. He's got the heads up play. Knowing him, it's probably happened in like 20 times before with how much he plays his game.
The expert
conversion.
Okay.
Baits the counter assault with the 6D. And this time it's Don's turn to let the hero burst rip, and it's Don's turn to pay for it.
Both of these players have lost rounds with very key bursts at the end, though. Seb now at a very big overdrive advantage.
Yeah, this is the 1 in a million timeline for sure, Deadwood. And if you're Don in this position, what is going through your head?
Man, I wish I had overdrive right now. I wish I wasn't getting thrown and getting handled by all these dangerous attacks that just keep chipping away at me. But, you know, I have 1 hit left. Definitely won't die here, so focus up. Don't play antsy, get that doll out.
Yeah, Relly is beefing up, and he's probably got 2 touches, especially now that Seb has spent the meter to continue the offense. Does force out the counter assault, though, running into the Valtus. This time he blocks it. That's not so bad. Dude, how did Don get back to the same side? That's wild.
The expert.
He's out of there. He's out of there.
My time. I'm in.
Oh, this could be a bad situation. I don't think it's enough to kill. There is active flow. No, Seb's gonna take the Oki. Don rolls! You can't roll that knockdown!
Oh! Come for the late hit.
Has to burst back. Gives up the 4D. Looking for the counter assault. Don waits wisely to give it up. But he does surprise 6B!
Crushed on the dome there for Seb, making it happen after that burst.
Seb knows that Don's overhead blocks have been weak all night, so he forces the issue with the meter, and we go to game 5.
Getting in with the kick.
And as if the stakes couldn't get any higher, by the way, Richter with another 50 bones for the Matcherino.
Oh my gosh!
My guy must have had a nice cash return.
Must be the money.
That's
One
like
big at the BlazBlue Casino.
Yeah, I don't know what they've been gambling with over there. But
Boston Blue Beat coins.
yeah, the only thing I can say is that I really hope that neither of these players know that that just happened. I really hope they are not listening to this stream. Don't ever check a Matcherino in the middle of a set. It completely changes the way you think.
It, guys.
It completely changes the way you think, Edward, to know that there are now $100 on the line in this game 5 of Grand Finals. Seb is poised to take the first round. The overhead block is good on the side of Don. The JA gets A-tiered by Noel 2A. Oh!
Don't look at the Matcherino. It's like that Southern wisdom. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. Oh no, hero! I need a hero. Yes. Okay. Built the counter assault. Immediately spent. Doll is in. Plenty of geisha spent.
No, he falls into the Valtus. The counter assault beat him.
Clean.
Oh.
Clean there from Don.
That round was absolutely nuclear. Don wants it so bad. Seb runs up and smashes 2A. taking right good care of that Relius 6C that he's been cooked by so many times.
So obnoxious doing that stagger pressure there when Relius could at any point just go for the side sweep into the doll activation.
Dude, he's awful.
Good stagger pressure.
And Don is out of there. Look at how much doll meter he has as well. Just the counter assault, dangerous defense, no good. That's a difficult conversion for Relius to hit. He has a much more difficult time with it than Carl. Seb, though, might be putting one together. Don is spending all of his resources, but he doesn't believe in the hit, Edward.
Huge opening here. Don's gonna tack on a bunch of damage and put this in a do or die situation. Dual bio.
He goes to the other side. What a block! He tries to roll again. Wait, out the dual bio. Out of there, out of there, out of there. Just run away.
Run! Oh my gosh!
Let's go through RC. Don tries to squirrel out.
It's good enough. And Seb now has, you know, burst kind of to get out of it if he does get hit. Let's see.
One more time. And the defense cracks again. We go to the final round, Edward.
All right, the question on everybody's mind here is, can Don make the reset happen? This first hit is going to be very important for deciding that. It's very nice for Seb to be finding this first hit. Now has the corner. Don with no counter assault, no burst to get out of it. All this damage is sticking.
That is a lot of damage, too. This is a pretty beefy starter. Don choosing the burst. He knows he cannot rely on his defense anymore. The pressure is too high. The results have not been there. And he gets a hit of his own. The 40 comes through. Assault RC. The overdrive.
Backdash is enough!
And Seb gets it over the line in the final round. Getting revenge over last week. And boy, is it sweet.
My goodness, what a denial there from Seb, stopping the reset from possibly happening. Man, just putting the brakes on. Wow.
I have nothing left to say about that one, dude. What a grand finals we have witnessed, Edward.
All right, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for blessing the Matcherino for everyone who did. We're going to quickly run through some final things right before you go. Don't forget, we are Boston Blue Beat. We do online weeklies on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, each at 8 p.m. EST. Central Fiction on Monday.
So true.
Plus
Come
R
back
on
tomorrow
Tuesday.
for Plus R.
And you need to on Wednesday. And Boston Blue Beat also has an offline bi-monthly. The most notable one that's coming up recently is November 8th, which also has all the lovely games you see on your screen right now. That is the monthly that is going down on Boston. And then finally, the GoFundMe for getting Japanese players to Frosty Faustings is still open, being run by Funlunk, I believe. So go, if you have a moment, have a few dollars to give to get some fun international competition in one of the biggest BlazBlue tournaments of the year, likely. Throw some cash over to that GoFundMe.
Absolutely. I see that raid going through on the side of production. Thank you so much to everyone who tuned in tonight for another episode of Boston Blue Beat. I've been Just a Tomato.
And I've been Deadward. Have a good night, folks.
And hashtag play CF.
Yeah, play CF.